All right, guys. There we go. Don't you be jumping no guns on me. Now we're ready to go. That kind of scares me that I clicked stream and not record. That's like one of the nightmares that like you'd accidentally stream when you don't realize you're meant to be streaming. And, you know, you reveal some kind of embarrassing fact about yourself. Anyway, we're now here. Thank you for everybody immediately using chat really heavily, so I knew something was strange was going on, because I was literally looking at OBS at the time. But yeah, so hello everyone. I'm uploading right now the video to announce that I go live, which means we're probably lagging. It doesn't say I'm dropping any frames, but I'm assuming we're lagging. So, bear with me. It's only going to take about 4 minutes. And what I'll just do is cut to the intro of the stream now, and we will go for it. Unless there's something anyone desperately wants to talk about before I go. I will say, I did just watch France-Argentina, and it just ended. I won't spoil it, I guess, for any people who are supporting those teams and want to see how they do. But it was a really good match. It was right down to the last play. It was a really good match. And I've kind of realized something cool. This was totally intentional, guys. But my streams are like perfect for the World Cup because the afternoon kickoff is 3 o'clock my time, and is, unless it goes into sincere overtime, generally will end just as we start streaming. And just as my stream ends, the evening one will start. So the second I stop being live, the next match is on, or the next 2 matches, which in the case of today is, I think, Belgium. Yeah, Belgium, Japan, and Brazil. No, that's tomorrow. What is it? Today it's Uruguay and Portugal are on as soon as this stream ends. So it's kind of cool the way that that works. Like, and that's been working each weekend as well. I should shoutcast the game. I'm pretty sure it's not called shoutcasting. I'm pretty sure it's just called commentating. It is interesting to me now with the job I have and like life as it's gone. When I watch football matches and stuff, I find myself listening to and judging like the commentators, because I know very well, very, very well, exactly what it is they're doing now. Even, you know, even irrespective of the sport, like what they're and it's such a weird thing, because growing up and everyone around you, people only ever care about the sport. They don't really think much about the production that's gone into it, or the people behind, or the technique behind how people speak. And it is interesting. It's interesting to see how football commenting goes, obviously, when it's the matches are obviously so much longer and you've got a lot less to talk about. Anyway, yeah, it's Portugal. Yeah, it is. Good job, Turtle Mudgy. Good job. Dargo says, have you seen the Super Rider Act 1 video I posted? No, I still haven't really looked at Discord. I've a couple of very, very brief moments, and I'll be announcing I'm live. I will be looking at Discord, but the past couple of weeks have been kind of hectic in terms of a balance of real-life stuff, as well as obviously the patch coming out and stuff. Don't worry, dude. I haven't forgotten. I swear I haven't forgotten. And there are hordes of people who have got messages waiting. I've even been terrible with my emails lately. Do you remember I told you that someone got some art for me with the next episode of the audiobook? I still haven't really sorted that out. So don't worry. You're not alone. And I haven't dropped the ball. It's just you're going to have to wait a bit longer. Hey MVP, I got Guild Wars 1 during the Steam sale and loving it so far. Cool things. It's cool seeing things you have referenced over in the years in the game myself. That's awesome, dude. I'm actually in the middle of a production of a Guild Wars 1 video right now on the AFC and all the updates that have been going in, including the new Ultra Shadows and all that kind of stuff. Steam sale's been really cool as well. Just by the way, I only realized last night that one of the big things of the Steam sale is Steam Link, which is a device that allows you to cast from your PC as long as it's running Steam over to your television. And I would never buy that. I'd never care about that. But it usually costs £30. It costs £2 in the Steam sale. And it's been a huge thing. They're like insanely massive, tons of orders. So I'm not expecting to get mine for ages. But literally for £2, they'll ship you a Steam Link. So, and they're doing a big discount on Steam controllers and stuff as well. I didn't know any of that was going on with this sale, but yeah. You have that and it's garbage. £2. Oh, is it garbage? Well, again, I don't even mind if it's garbage because it's £2. Yeah, like literally £2. I think in Australia it costs 90 Australia dollars. 90 versus 2 Great British pounds and 0 pence. Hell yeah, baby. Did you play goalkeeper when you played football at school? Because you're pretty good at not dropping the ball. Listen, right now you can consider it as having dropped the ball, but once I pick the ball up again, it's like it was never dropped at all. But no, I never really cared about the sport when I was younger at all, even remotely. I still don't much, but I like the World Cup. Hey WP, I started watching the Let's Play GW2. I'm glad you have. I feel really bad because it's been 3 days since we had an episode. But I gotta forgive myself that because there's a new patch as well at the same time, I suppose. But yeah. WP, Twitch is becoming YouTube. I didn't need to get notified of stream. What do you mean? Well, some people like the notifications, so I put them up. Oh, does that mean it's live already? No, it's not. It's not live yet. It's still processing. What? Maybe I'm misreading your thing. If you're expecting HDMI cable level of quality, you'll be disappointed. I guess that's unrealistic. What I want is quite a long 4K cable. I'd quite like that. That would be quite nice. But I don't know. Whether that's really a thing. Whether they do long cables for that. Games here in Australia are $80 plus a 10% GST. You made too much spaghetti carbonara. I want some. Actually, I'm kind of full up today. I've already eaten. But you can leave me some for later on in the evening. That would be cool. All right. Okay, listen. Enough waffle. I'm going to go make some coffee now and post this video. And I'll see you all in a second. We are, yes, indeedy-reeny, going to check out some roller Beetle stuff. I've got some really cool ideas and things I want to talk to about you guys, about this little guy and the community. And, yeah, just a lot to think about. So, I'll see you all in just a moment. Okay, my idea there was to boost away amazingly and have some cool trick or something. But, it messed up. So, whatever. Just pretend I did. It's fine, guys. It's fine. All right then, welcome everybody. Hello. I've just realized as I pinged in, yes, I'm adding hearts in Discord. I just realized, that, we lost some Discord people. What? Last time I posted, it said it was going to over 900, and now it says it's going to over 800. That's disappointing. Guys, we have a Discord. If you want notifications and all that good stuff and a community and a place to hang out, come to our Discord. There's a link in the chat there. You can click that bad boy. It doesn't, you don't need an account. You don't need a client or anything. You literally just click that button and boom, you'll be there. And yeah, we'll try and shore those numbers up a little bit. My God. The LP is taking its toll on all forms and all areas. All right, so anyway, hello. Let me just get some fans here. Now, let me just say, I do have a fan on nearly full blast on the mic. So can you guys actually hear that? Does it sound like really shitty and terrible? Because I can see that the mic's picking something up. I just don't know whether... I'm also dying in game here. I don't know whether you guys can hear it, even though it says it's picking up. Oh, Boots, you're on a plane. Boots. Let me tell everybody a story here. I got my roller beat a little bit late, obviously, as you guys know, if you saw the video. It's a bit later than most people. I did the tutorial thing where you're meant to learn how to ride around on it, and I finished it, and Boots had the top number 3 speed and score of the entire thing, or maybe it was of the day, but still, that was like day 2 of the patch, so it was pretty good. Boots was like really high, and I was like, oh wow, he's doing pretty good. I guess I'll try to see how close to his time I can get. I did that race maybe 6 or 7 I mean, 6 or 7 isn't that much, but I did it like 6 or 7 times after that, and I got nowhere near his time. I got like within 9 seconds. He was like almost a full 10 seconds ahead of me. I have no idea, but he seemed to... shall we go see if his time is still doing well over in the patch, shall we? I think I have to go on my warrior, because my warrior is the only one that's actually been there to corner. So, let's see. He's actually got a good time on there. He really did. And I kind of want to see. He was at the very top of the leaderboard. He was 3rd best for the day, but in terms of my friends and guildies and stuff, he was top of the leaderboard. No one was higher than him. Yeah, Boots the Speed Demon. That's what they should give you a title there, Speed Demon. WP, did you like the story? I think Turtle Moji or someone asked me to give my overall feeling about it. Overall, I liked it. If you're saying, what did you think about the story? Some people don't like... They don't unpack what that means. Are we talking about how much of the patch are we talking about? You know, to what boundaries or whatever. In general, I think it's a high quality, on the bar, on the level that they've been dealing patch. I think that the same design mistakes and issues that have been plaguing Guild Wars 2 for years now still continue to plague it. I don't think that there's any big deviation. Now, as for the major story beat, and I won't say exactly what that will. I'll keep it vaguely spoiler-free today, at least. But the major story beat, as it was unfolding and becoming very clear what was going to happen, even though they tried to trick you and surprise you with something that's supposed to be badass, it's like very on the nose. You can tell it's going to happen, right? As it was clear what was unfolding was what was unfolding, I was like, no, I really don't want this. It's too fast. I don't like this, blah, blah, blah. But by the time it happened, and then I was sat there at the end of the patch, I was like, yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm well up for that. That was good. That was really satisfying. I'm done. Yeah, I'm happy with it. So, yeah, I'm ready to move on. And if I really, if I stop for a second, and I think, what's that emote? Ponder? And I think, and I think about Path of Fire and this expansion and the living world that comes with it, I might have a little bit of a eureka moment and be like, it actually makes perfect sense what they're doing here and why, in terms of, like, the show must go on and all this other stuff. So, yeah, I'll talk in specifics and pin down all my thoughts there with substance in a future stream. But, yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I've seen an ungodly amount of internet whining about this patch, though. I mean, a truly ungodly amount of whining. I don't know what it is, necessarily. I don't know whether it's my standards are getting lower. I don't know whether it's I'm out of touch. But to me... Or maybe it's just that I've had the discussions 1,000 times before. I'm mostly not along to the whining, but I don't really... I'm not invested in doing it anymore because, you know, it's been years of it. But I think that... It has been an interesting patch just to browse Reddit. You know, it's all comments like one thread kind of encapsulates the whole thing right now. It was the guy being like, don't praise them at the AMA. You're not allowed to be happy about the patch because then we can't be objective and get all the hard and fast answers. It's like these people have deluded themselves into thinking that their questions are going to provoke change in the game. As though what they have to say hasn't been contemplated by the devs yet. As though what they have to say will enact a force for anything. And it's really not. Come on. Not in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, so, I don't know. And that general vibe and feeling seems to be everywhere. There's a definite thing on the internet where or Reddit for Guild Wars 2 at the moment and certain other small circles where it's like you're not allowed to say anything unless you're whining. Which we can pretty up and tell people is constructive criticism, but it's not really. It's just people venting, and they think that because of that they're allowed to talk about that. And it's gone so far now that you're not allowed to express anything else either. If you do, then you just, you know, you're a part of the problem. It has to be a complaint, otherwise you're not being constructive. Yeah, no, here we go. So back to this. I don't know why I'm whining about that immediately. Check it out, number 5, Boots, and another old friend of mine, Mike here. This is Mike from the Jumping Puzzle series. He's still 4 seconds out, but he's 91st for the day. Lifetime, Boots is number 6, guys. Boots is the 6th best roller beetle. This is the only roller beetle race in the game. For some reason, they only added this one. I think. Am I wrong? Did they add another? If they did, I'm totally in up on this patch. There's one over here. That's a Griffin expert. I haven't done either of the Griffin experts, so I kind of want to do that. So why are there 2 Griffin ones and only 1 roller beetle one? I don't know, but yeah, like seriously, behold, and he's in chat. If you so, Boots, tell us, how do you do so well on this? What is the secret, Boots? Check out Lifetime. Yeah. 6th best Lifetime. I'm not very far in the patch, but there's a lot of shit people have said that I disagree with. The roller beetle was a great example of the quality brought in. People love it so much. All right, the roller beetle is kind of a bit of a microcosm of Guild Wars 2 right now, in some ways. It's fantastic. Like, you look at this in a narrow window, and it's like, holy shit, real talent went into this. Real time, real love, real care, real attention, real QA. This thing is beautiful. And it's awesome. But then you broaden your... you could do that with basically any little part of Guild Wars 2 and be like, holy shit, this is really good. But then you broaden your horizons a little, you zoom the camera out a little, and you realize there are all these weird, conflicting, high-level, I was going to say contrarian there, counterintuitive designs clashing and inhibiting what the devs do and the value they get out of their stuff. There was a Reddit thread that I really agreed with, another complaint one, but it was a guy saying, Arena Dead, make sure you learn how to recycle dead content. It's not enough content, blah, 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 blah. But the guy's kind of right, you know, as much as I give him a nasally nerd voice, because that's how he's spending his leisure time, he's kind of right in that there is a lot of really cool recyclable stuff and more that they can get out. But I mean, that's Guild Wars 2, right? Like, so the roller beetle, to nail it down on this, is so good, it controls well. But where's the content for it? And specifically, the question is, broadly speaking, where's the content for it? I am so scared about PT in the future, honestly. Because, can you honestly tell me, honestly tell me, guys, that you care very much about the Coden... I'm trying to click it, but I'm in the row here. Heart of Thorns. Can you honestly tell me you care much about Coda's Flame? Seriously. And you might say, oh, well, it's not comparable, WP, because you can take the Beetle into Queensdale. You can't take the Coda's Flame into Queensdale. And that is fair. But even acknowledging that, can you honestly tell me that that means that much? It was less than a year ago this came to the game. Let's take a more recent one. No. It was over a year now. But this was about a year ago, the Siren of Ore. Wow, it was about a year since the Siren of Ore. That scares the shit out of me. But can you honestly tell me, like... I don't know. Do I just derail this into a massive thing about the mastery system again? It's so obvious what needs to change about this, but it's like the devs are flinching because people at their keyboards will whine in the forums that it's not hard enough. It's like there's this word, grind, and it's ArenaNet's kryptonite. Kerry had an amazing thing she said to me the other day. She was reading the patch notes. I mean, this is Guild Wars in a nutshell here. Let me see. When I say, like, the devs flinch at stuff. Let's see. And it's not a big, dangerous, terrible change to the game. But I do want to show you guys this. Because I think that this is another nice little thing to look at Guild Wars 2. And the state of Guild Wars 2. And the state of MMO development and all kinds of things. Look at this, alright? Let me just put it on screen for you all. Yes, PT. We will play in a second. Oh, that isn't correct. Where is my thing gone? Oh, I had it perfect, and then everything shuffled. What?
I can taste ashes on the wind.
What kind of leader does this to his own people?
There it is. Oh, that's not even gonna work, is it? Let me do it this way. Here. This. Do you like the little overlays and things? Nobody's commented on that at all, but I've increased my production quality this week with the nice little... Oh, that was bad. Transform, reset, transform. There we go. I should have done that straight away. This kind of stuff. Let's look at this. This is a patch that goes into the game, and I'm not saying that this was a waste of time, and I'm not saying that this is actually something worth nitpicking. I'm not saying that this is a problem for the game. I'm just saying this expresses the mentality and the things that happen with Guild Wars 2 these days. Bug fixes, the one at the bottom, and you can call it a bug fix, right? So it's not even a philosophy thing. Maybe they just messed up the implementation. But that this even needs to be there is phenomenal and so expressive of the state of things. Increase the drop rate of steam power couplings from steam creatures, Janundu Ickers from Janundu worms, and frigid worm goo from cave worms to 100%. Right, like, so let's actually talk about what happened here. You had to kill maybe 10 creatures in the open world. If you didn't get lucky on the first drop, you probably got lucky on the second. If you are extremely unlucky, you are being asked, and I'm talking extremely unlucky, so take 95% of the people watching this stream and think you have a valid opinion, just delete it. It doesn't matter. I'm talking a very small selection of you had to kill maybe 10 to 20 of these creatures. None of the creatures that were responsible for dropping this stuff have anything to do with, you know, respawning events or whatever. They were just spawning stuff around the world. That's not a problem. That's not a pain point. That's not something to fixate on. That shouldn't be anywhere near in the leagues of anyone's minds. And again, I return to all of my statements a second ago that you all will have forgotten already, or some of you will have. I'm not saying that this is a problem. I'm not saying it's a not worthy bug fix in terms of consistency for the rest of the game and stuff. It's obviously worthwhile, and I doubt it was a big drain on developer resources and all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. But at some point, the communications happen that it's like, oh, this has to change. And in the name of consistency, that's fine. But I think that just represents something about Guild Wars 2, really, that this idea that grind is that scary of a word, that you have to completely and utterly eradicate anything that comes anywhere near even the most dim-witted 13-year-old daring to type it on a forum page. Guild Wars 2 can't have it. And it's just like, it's a pursuit in futility to me. And it leads to weird, broken stuff where you get the mastery system that is just not doing what it was supposed to do. And there was another amazing comment, right? Really amazing. One of my favorite comments I've read on one of my videos for a long time. And I have a lot of really lovely ones. I mean, outside of LP ones, because they all automatically are my favorite. Let's see here. Oh, my announcement video says long Lich the Lich. Hold on, let me fix that. Here, I want to show you guys another quote, because this one is so awesome. And I already responded to it today, but it's on my Roller Beetle video. And I'll show you guys, just waiting for it to load. Hopefully it's somewhere near the top. Here, it comes from Jordan P, who might even be on the stream right now.
So grateful you're here.
But they had a really... this was one of the comments I woke up and read in bed with my laptop this morning. That's right, I didn't stop doing that, even though I said I probably should. So, let me throw this up. Yeah, long Lich the Lich. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. So let's read this lovely comment. And really it is. Bear with me, guys. We'll get to playing the game in just a second. I just want to get this out and show this to more people, because intelligence deserves to be shared. Jordan P. Just as a generic response to the Roller Beetle video, I do find them where I express my concerns about, you know, PT maybe not getting any value later. I do find their monetization scheme really frustrating when it comes to Living World. Its very nature means that they can never visit any of the old maps for any newer story. Can't visit them. So a great example there. Wouldn't it be great if we went back to the Omicron to enlist their support this episode? Might have been more interesting than that happening off screen, but they're forced to do it off screen. Obviously, that option wasn't even there. But anyway, its very nature means that they can never visit any of the old maps for newer story, can't visit them for new achievements, can't use Living World masteries and other maps, etc. I'll note as well, during Season 3, we heard they were trying to do some kind of like branching reward thing that would be rewards that last over a whole season. Where is that? Has that happened? I don't know. And for this episode in particular, I feel like we could use a little bit of an epilogue to tie up the story around the map, but we'll never get it because of this model. And they got a great point. What happens here in Corner is fascinating. And it's locked in a timeline of what happens just before this story, but we won't get to come back here now. So you never find out how these people react after the events of this, or how any of it, and I'm trying to stay a little bit spoiler-free, but that's a really powerful thing, and you guys will realize next patch, it's like, oh, that feels a bit strange. Though they kind of messed that up in the expansions too, to be honest. Like I say, the whole world tour thing, prophecies versus the way they did it, things in factions and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, let's keep going. Sorry. We're on the second paragraph now. I get that it's a way for them to monetize free patches in some way, and I'm sure they do make a little from when new players do come in, but I do wonder how much and if it's worth it, especially when new episodes can, in reality, be grinded out for about 50 gold. I don't know if a gem gold gate is so minimal, and again, this is the really important bit, I don't know if a gem to gold gate so minimal is worth them losing that kind of cohesion between the episodes, even if it does mean it may be more work to implement new stuff in the newer maps. But I don't think they need to force it, just to add it in as it makes sense. That comment there about the cohesion, I fell in love with this guy right there. That makes so much sense. And the fact that the post-expansion pack patches don't just bulk up the value of the expansion for those who weren't there as they came out would kind of make buying the expansion later on feel not as good, especially since you'd be just skipping a bunch of story and experiencing things out of order. I don't know. It just always bugged me. I get that it's for player retention throughout patches, but I think it does the model more harm than good and isn't particularly friendly to new players. As for the roller beetle, I currently do find it fun, but I'm not very good at it, so its use is pretty niche, blah, 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 blah. It's irrelevant. So, yeah, I think that, you know, that's another really, really big thing that's going on under Guild Wars 2 right now, under the surface. I do think... I'll show you my response here, which, forgive me if there's any major mistakes, I typed it out in all of 2 seconds. People kind of went on a tangent in the YouTube comments saying, oh, but you can just buy, there's no point complaining, you can just get it for gold and gems, which is completely irrelevant. So, here was my response. Let me just load it up for you all. I need a more efficient way to get it on here. Come on, technology. Keep up with my demands. Alright, so here's my response. I said, I think this is a really incisive and generally great comment. The system, the Living World stuff, number 1, heavily restricts their design. Number 2, has a psychological component that may keep consumers from getting into aspects of the game because of perceived play wolves. And that's the point. It doesn't matter how significant gems to gold really is for a veteran, which is what everyone was arguing about, so that's why I put that there. That doesn't matter. It's a perceived paywall. You go to RMMORPG, and they will say, yes, you have to buy the expansion, and then you have to buy Living World Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4, blah, 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 blah. That's what they will say, and it will put people off. It's a perceived paywall. The nuance behind all of this is not clear to people. I feel like a bit of a broken record and a bit of a dick, honestly, because I keep going on about this in streams. But the state of, like, discussion and journalism when it comes to MMOs, these massive, complicated products, is in the shits. There is no way any random video game player actually would get a real sense of this. They would view that as a DLC-related model, and they will not be happy about it. It will put them off. That's before we get in even into the design restrictions, which I mentioned a second ago, such as playing the story out of cohesion, such as only getting the Beetle in one patch instead of another, such as lack of overarching achievements, all that. And I said number 3 as well, the system may not be that effective at getting profit from veterans anyway, who are doing the gold conversion. It's relevant for that aspect of the discussion, in that the devs might not even be earning that much from it. That's a speculation, which I note here. So I say the best thing that their system actually has, I say this. The best thing I imagine it has going for them is getting people to keep the game installed. Though maybe the raw profit from Living World Seasons is higher than we all realise. Obviously, I'm speculating that it's low because of gold conversion from the veterans and stuff, and the fact veterans aren't playing for it anyway, and the veterans are the bulk people for the longer period of time. I don't know. But I think really it's got that one perk, which we can't ignore. The Living World Season system does keep the game installed for people. Because I might not be a real player of Guild Wars 2, but it's pretty fucking easy for me to log in, get one login reward once every 3 months, and then turn it off. But I'll probably want to keep it installed because I don't want to deal with a massive download, blah, 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 right? So it probably does something for that. But are they hooking people with the login reward into the dailies, into the content for the recent updates, into the core content, and filtering people around properly? This patch they might have done quite well, but historically I don't know. I think the retention isn't there. Anyway, so they say, so I say, as to the tangent the rest of these comments have gone on to the OP, it really doesn't matter how significant or insignificant the gem paywalls are. The fact is that they are there, and that muddies the waters for consumers from the outset. So, you know, there's this question. There's two big things right now that have come from different sides of ArenaNet top-level design. This is design chops. This isn't effort. This isn't love. This isn't capability. This is their design, their philosophies at the high end, how they package and sell Living World, how they feel about post-80 progression. These are big things, and I think that the devs have flubbed it. The designers have flubbed it. I think that these two things as well, you see they both coalesce into this very strange situation with the Beetle, who... some of you might be listening to this stream right now, and you might be a bit bored of it and think, what's the point? It doesn't matter. I'm having a lot of fun racing around on the Beetle. But try to have a broad perspective with me here. I know you might not still be playing the game in like 7 months or so, but have a broad perspective and think about the Guild Wars 2 as a large product over many months. And I wonder what value they get for their development efforts. I really do. And it's right for us as players to wonder about that, because more players equals more fun and more money and more capability and more staff and all that kind of stuff. We should care about that stuff. We want our games to be successful that we play. And so, yeah, you know, I'm really happy that I got the Beetle. I had fun smashing through a couple of walls. I hope that I have just reason to ride it more often than that in the future. This stream we will ride it a lot because I want to talk about community taking things into their own hands in the light of this stuff in a second. I want to talk about Taco a little bit, and I also want to show you the guild hall to a small extent too. So this is deep water. If we jump while going super fast, you can skipping stone across it much better. And yeah. So I didn't really mean to start this stream with a massive discussion like that. Do we have to boost to break those? I don't know. It's just 6 volatile magic explaining anything. Oh, we missed that one. But I'll look at chat in a second here. How did we miss that crystal? I guess you do have to be boosting. Wow. It's a bit lame. Because you don't get boost that much. I guess that means you've got to do lots of tricks, right? But the endurance doesn't recharge fast enough. I think they might increase the endurance recharge on the tricks. Oh, does crystals recharge endurance as well? Does crystals do crystals? I think that's probably the better way to put it, right? So if we do the Hecate one once per day, by the way, we get a treat for master experience once per day, which is kind of nice. All right. Okay, so let me have a look at chat here. I'll stay on the Beetle for those who are enjoying it. What color do you want me to be as well, guys? As I read chat here, what color do you want Petey to be? First person to name a color in chat will decide the color of the Beetle for the rest of the stream. So let's see what people go with. I have nearly all of them now. Purple. What flavor of purple? Blue, purples. There's lots of purples. Let's go with Vincent. Vincent dye. Oh yeah, baby. It matches the saddle there. Blood green. Blood green? Sorry, what? Is that insect blood we're talking about there? You guys should be able to hear the game as well, right? Okay, so yeah, let me see chat. Let's see what people are saying. Benji says, I picked up Guild Wars 1 as a buy once, no sub fee game. It's hard to explain that it's not the same in Guild Wars 2, that once you have the expansions, there is still stuff missing. People, not only that, people will skip story segments in order to stop being reminded to train masteries. There's lots of ways that the devs can actually, like, tackle this, by the way. They don't actually have to change their philosophies, but they do have to change the way that they educate the player base and get them to interact with various systems. So, for example, I want you to imagine this. that my story, well, you see how it's all one chunk? You see each, let's imagine that this was in 3 chunks or something. I guess we don't even have to complicate it. Let's just imagine this. Imagine every new chapter of this. You know how we have to log in to unlock a chapter of season... Like, here, I had to log in or buy with gems. Log in or buy with gems. Log in or buy with gems. That's true of that. Imagine if, way back, the very first experiences the devs have, the players have when they start playing the game, is you reach level 10, and you actually meet an NPC in-game who says, hey, yeah, you can unlock this next chapter of the story. Don't worry, this one's free on me, but make sure you save some money up because the next one will cost you. And then you actually have to unlock chapter 2 with gold, okay? But they up the reward, and you might say, oh, gold sync, I don't like that. And you'll always get morons complaining about that because they don't like change. But you can address the gold sync by increasing rewards from the story such that it balances out, right? So you're now already from the outset used to the idea of paying for chapters, all right? And then what you do is maybe just a bit later, you have another transition where they don't want gold anymore, they want gems. But the gem is, the gem quantity is updated always based on the player markets to be the same amount of gold. So now you've taught players Golden Path how to use the user interface of the gem store to get gems from their gold, and now they're unlocking stuff with gems in the core story. They're already used to unlocking stuff with gems. And in this, and I'm not saying that this is some amazing design, all right? I'm not saying that this isn't kind of clunky and a bit strange in some ways. I can tell you they'd get more gem store sales straight away just because people are acclimated for that. But I'll tell you something else. When people got to Living World Season 2, they would not bat the slightest eye, or it wouldn't even be a conversation anymore, that this is like a real world money gate or anything. I would never, ever, ever come into it. And you'd never, ever, ever have to try and explain to people how the game's more complicated in its model or whatever, because you're teaching people as they play. Do you see how powerful this stuff is? The formative experiences are extremely important. And once you've got a community that's like on those lines, then as a veteran who's caught up with the story, and they hear, oh, you get it free just because you're an active player right now, they're only ever going to view that as a perk, a deviation from the status quo. While right now, it's the payment that feels like the deviation from the status quo, which leads to the upset and the misery. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about? There's lots of different ways the devs can do it. They don't actually have to bend over and listen to what people in the community are saying at every turn. They can intelligently sort this stuff out. But, you know, to do, there's a ramp time in that information proliferating throughout the community and broader communities. If they did that every day that they wait, it's worse. You know, it's something that I would have liked to see they do even when Season 2 came out, but I mean, if I'm really, really being perfectly honest, I don't like the system at all because of how it restricts their design as well. But, you know, in terms of, like, if they really want to force people to pay for it, then they can do it. It's all a matter of perspective and how they guide you through things, all of it. So much of video game designers, you guys have got probably a lot less realization for that than you could have. You can justify almost anything and make something feel fun as long as it's introduced in the right way, telegraphed in the right way. What if the maps rolled into the previous expansion by default just as dry top and silver weights are a part of core? Yeah, I think that that's another very elegant solution too. It's still, that though, might still lead to the devs being a bit weird about things. One of the problem with the solution of giving it to people for free later is it sabotages the whole people have to keep the game installed thing. Because the second you set a precedent to the community, oh, we'll give it to you for free if you wait long enough, you do something extremely dangerous. And I'm only speculating here, but I think you do something very dangerous. And that's you teach your audience that it's okay to leave for really long periods of time. And you might even encourage people to leave for really long periods of time because they'll get it for free with the next expansion. And I've talked about this a lot of times before. A person in early 2018 might reason that's a good idea, but the man or woman they've become by the end of that year, at 2019's dawn, when the expansion's actually announced, Guild Wars 2 may be so off their radar they don't care, they might not even play video games anymore. You know, now they're only interested in the latest Pro Madden or something. Do you get what I mean? Like, they just have no, they're suddenly a 4X addict, and you've lost them for good. So I think that worry might be what holds the devs back from that. That we'll give it to you free if you wait long enough, because I do think it's a really dangerous road. And it might be in that the true story is painted, that maybe they really do get a lot of value out of the fact that people keep the game installed. Maybe that's it. Because you remember, all of this infrastructure really came loosely in around the same time as login rewards and whatnot. They clearly had a big push and care for that stuff. It's supposed to all work in tandem. It's supposed to be a cohesive machine. But they haven't got the people sorting the economy out properly to keep the login rewards as enticing and careful as possible. They haven't telegraphed laurels. It's half-arsing to the highest degree in places that sting the game forevermore afterwards, you know? Oh, I thought that was a gate. Oh, dear. I think their design is already restricted by how the Living World episodes and the maps are structured around content happening in the Living World episode. Going back will lead to them having to show the results of your intervention. That's what people want, though. That's not a bad thing. People want to see the results of your intervention. And they have flirted with, you know, the timeline breaks. If you think about, like, bloodstone-crazed creatures existing in Queensdale, similar things. Epilogues can occur. You know, they added an epilogue to Heart of Thorns using Heart of Thorns maps because it was the expansion allowed for that, you know. But none of that epilogue could touch Living World maps because Living World, even if some of them might have been quite good. I reckon the epilogue for Caladbolg, you know, the whole rebuild Caladbolg, Sea Traherne again, all that was a great current event, perhaps one of the best. I'll tell you what would have been even better if that interacted with Siren's Landing a little bit. Now, granted, Siren's Landing wasn't out at the time, but if it was, it wouldn't have mattered. They wouldn't have been able to use it. It would have been great. They could have showed off a little bit of Traherne's effects there with the sword plunging in and the cleansing and whatnot. There's loads of Sylvari interaction there. It's a match made in heaven. They could have held off that specific epilogue until episode 6. How beautiful would that have been? Season 3 is the Heart of Thorns season. So to have an epilogue for the expansion at the conclusion of the season adjoined to that very same expansion would have been like a match made in heaven. That would have been so good. But they couldn't do it because of the way that things are packaged. Why is new content in quotations? Wait, who's quoting new content? It's not me in a title or something, is it? This might be rude, but you look like a potato. It's okay, I do. I do. You come here for the potato face and the potato opinions. I'm suggesting that my opinions aren't worth anything. That's not a genuinely arrogant comment I was trying to make there. The timeline break is a very difficult thing to handle. I agree it's a difficult thing to handle, but I think you're very... You're being extremely picky here, Gordon. If it's all released at the same time, especially as we're talking about for this map or the very next episode, it's not hard. It's not hard to have next episode point us back here and have a starburst that takes us to one of these outposts. It's just, you know, a couple of months forward. I get that it's slightly rough around the edges, but it's clearly the better of two worlds. Why can't they just use phasing tech and a completion check to epilogue content for players in other maps? No. I think people are getting a bit confused and don't actually understand what we're talking about. The point is that next episode, Living World episode Season 4, Episode 4, will not have any Domain of Corner stuff or necessarily Roller Beetle stuff because players that didn't log in this Living World episode won't have that unlocked. So because the devs have fractured their player base, they are extremely unlikely, in fact historically they've never done this, to add like Roller Beetle wall breaks or a return to this map. They cannot interact with this content and all the adjoining content that came from it in any way next release, or the release after, or the release after, or the expansion after. This is it. This is everything. This is the be all and end all. And you lose a very real sense of what it means to have fun in an RPG with that. That's the point. It limits the kind of stories they can tell. It limits them. And the question is that worth it? When what do they necessarily get out of it? Well, a bit of gold to gem exchanges from veterans. Okay, so that's the discussion we're having. It's not about... I really don't care about the silly, like, oh, it's not perfectly immersive, like, weird philosophical idea that's completely pointless to talk about anyway, because, frankly, they've split hairs and broke stuff and done weird things like that several times in the past, and it's not like everyone's a dimwit. We all figure it out. We all know that like the Aether Blade base in Gendaran Fields wasn't technically there when it all started, but these aren't questions that they necessarily have to go too deeply into. So, and yeah, I think the discussions are a bit fresher on people's mind right now because the Beetle's so cool and we want more Beetle-oriented stuff. There's not even a race in this map. So let's talk about Domain of Corner a little bit. There is not a race in the Domain. I mean, either the devs have got something going on, or there is a side to this story I am woefully unaware of. There isn't a race on this map. What? So hold on. You had Path of Fire, 5 maps. To Path of Fire, all with the race mechanism, which isn't great, but it's pretty good, and people talk about enjoying it, especially in the betas and early on. People talk about enjoying it. You put the work in to have it in episode 1. You put, despite the fact that it's the same roster of mounts. You put the work in to have it in episode 2, despite the fact it's the same roster of mounts. Episode 3, when you add a racing-oriented mount, is it fair for me to call it that? Maybe it's not. You guys can question that. You don't put a race in? I mean, there's some really crossed wires there to me. Ignoring the dead player, yeah, I'm sorry. So, maybe they're going to add one post-release or something? I don't know. So, I kind of want to talk a little bit about that now. I think we've sort of beaten this horse dead enough. Let's go all the way to the north of Lornars now. Nice expensive waypoint there. Yeah, the adventure does approximate a race. I would certainly say that. And it doesn't bug like the races do. So, this is such a cool mount. Let's talk about what's fun about this and what's cool, because all this whining, people are just going to... Fair weather players are just going to turn off because they just want to be happy. They don't want to whine like us nerds. So, this thing's awesome. I mean, hopefully you saw the full video, so I won't go into a massive discussion about it again. But it is honestly such a cool piece of kit from the devs. And the question is, where can we use it? Now, there have been guilds forming. I messed it up, damn it. We have to kill this now. And waypoint. Whoa, why am I moving so far? We've got to kill it both. Is he going to die before he executes that? God, the animations are so slow in Corteria. I should have just gone for it. We'll get this one. No, we missed it as well. Why do I only have swords? What's annoying me here is I thought I had an axe equipped. But apparently not. Oh, it's because I was playing with a storm bow, isn't it? Yeah, I messed this up. There we go. So I was thinking something. How would you guys feel about a community-run race that was like a really long-term one that takes you, not in a circuit, but from like a point A to point B style thing? So I had dreams about this even from Guild Wars 1, where I used to like the idea of going from the Marhan's Grotto to the Basalt Grotto and racing. But so what do you think of like the race starts, say, for example, Tangled Depths? In fact, let's go there. Let's roll a Beetle down that huge ramp. But we'll say it starts in the Tangled Depths. Just this is actually probably a poor example because this would be such a shit map to race to. And it would start like at the Scar waypoint. And then what you would have to do is go through all of Tyria to like the from here to like the Ebonhawk Gate. Right, or so it's like a west to east thing or a north to south thing. Sadly, the devs haven't added a physical land connection to the Crystal Desert yet, which I've talked about before. In some ways, I enjoy because, all right, let's turn around here because we got a good enough ramp here. In some ways, I enjoy because it's very much like how it was in Guild Wars 1. It feels really desolate and it's secluded. I like how there's no banks there as well. Like Amnoon is the most southern bank you actually get. We're not going at red speed yet. Let's boost. So yeah, like you'd race through. They haven't done that, so you couldn't go all the way to the Crystal Desert, but you could go like Lornar's Pass to where's the most southern place? I guess the Gates of Ara. People have done races like that before, but imagine as a roller beetle race. Now the question is, how do you actually do it properly? And I was wondering, some people are setting up courses with squad markers, and they're you know they're doing it that way. Can Taco set up mount race routes? And does Taco have any way of communicating with a server and showing like when players hit waypoints? Does anyone know Taco very well, or the Taco dev? Because if Taco did, you could have community created maps where players have to hit checkpoints, just like how the devs have it set up with their race thing actually in the desert maps, except people would just install Taco and they do it through that. And you'd all like communicate with a central server or whatever, and it would detect when each player name crosses through the checkpoints to verify that everyone's hit all the checkpoints they have to. So you would filter like checkpoints throughout the worlds, and you can have proper good genuine races through Tyria, and you could do community run events. If that was all possible, I would happily see what the GMs think if we want to put guild funds towards it and like host like some ridiculous like Spuds raceway event with like a legendary for the prize for people or something. Taco definitely has the marker capabilities and like the checkpoint capabilities, but it would have to be able to communicate like on a server. It would have to be able to see everyone in the squads and like whether they all hit that checkpoint or whatever. That's like the crucial feature, because otherwise people would cheat and stuff, you know. I think technically you could still cheat by using a mix of mounts instead of just the roller beetle. But a good race course should be one that encourages people to get on the beetle and stay on it forever. Do you get what I mean? Or maybe it'd be cool to add in the race that people are supposed to get off and get on the jackal, like in moments like this where they're going uphill. But if we do that in the reverse and we go downhill, it's roller beetle all the way, you know. So I just think it's really, really good. We have to drift here. Like, look how cool some of these tubes and things are. I really think that the community is on the cusp of something brilliant. So the point is that even if the devs have got some very questionable high-level decisions and thoughts going on, coming off the back of Heart of Thorns and stuff and the way that they do Living World, even if that is going on, the community might have so much power to do something actually phenomenal. We can get some air here and do a trick in the way of making our own races, you know. And you could have all these kind of like cartography things where they're going on. You'd have all these different names for different circuits. There's something really thrilling about it, especially in Core, and I'll tell you why. Core transitions ambient lighting quite a lot. So my favorite is Queensdale, and it's where I was showing you in the video I did. But we're going to go back, and I'm a little bit better at it now. So I'll show you. Like, look at how cool this is. Imagine a race that takes you through Queensdale, like, properly. And you have, like, the taco route set up. Everybody's there. Because, I mean, if you watch my video on it, if you understand how the mount works, if you've played, if you've whatever, you know there's actually a lot of skill cap to this. And you can really push this. This is actually a really competitive, cool mount. The slightest mistake of a boost or a trick that denies you a boost before a proper ramp might require you to go a completely different route on a good enough race course than you otherwise would. Oh, it would be so good, guys. You might think everyone would just be neck and neck all the time, but that's not true. If you think about, like, raptor races are really boring, right? Because it's just everyone's sort of plodding along and you all use your jumps and it's not that fascinating. But beetle races... Oh, there's a world out there. All right, so like here we'll roll this down. I kind of want to get top speed before here, but I didn't start at the top, so whatever. At the top of the thing. So we'll go along here, and I'll just show you. Like, imagine if I had a way to film this as well, an actual race. Like this it kind of feels quite Mario Kart to me. So we can boost along here again as well, and we're over deep water here. We can hop along. We lose a lot of speed there. I've come off of that a lot faster before, but we didn't sink. These world tears are really strange. Are you guys seeing this? Why am I getting world tears? It's really odd. But yeah, look how good this is, like visually as we go into the swamp here. So we're following the lines roads, and like you'd have. Oh no! I hit the tree as I drifted. But like as we go, you know, all the color changes. We're moving along. The checkpoints are forcing us to come along this road here. We gotta go across the planks. If we come off slightly, we might lose a bit too much speed. Oh, did we manage to get through straight on? And you'd like have it loop around because you move through the map so fast. You'd have it loop around each map, to limit as many loading screens as possible. So maybe the ultimate goal here is to hit Lion's Arch, right? But you would never have the race route. So we're immediately going downhill here so we can start getting our speed again straight away, right? So this would be good. But you wouldn't have it do that because the loading screens and the slowing down would be a bit shit. It would force you to come this way, and you'd have to do a full loop of like Kessex through whatever, you know, various distances there are. You could have special checkpoints that mark shortcuts, you know, through water. Like maybe going left here is a shortcut, but you can only take so many or something. I don't know. There's so much cool stuff that they could do with this. The world tears are really boggling my mind. I've never seen that in Guild Wars ever. So what would be the best route here? I think we'd have to go around the lake, right? So look at these bumpy hills. So someone would have to find the best way to get through these hills to not lose too much momentum. Don't want to hit the trees. Boost up there. Get a little bit of air. Can we hop up that? Oh, see, and now we've messed it up, right? And like, it's a huge penalty. Someone else could have just rocketed over this now. It would be good, guys. It would be good. You could have a hell of a raceway. And look at how cool it looks as it transitions very quickly as we get into the rainy area. Careful not to kill the beetle from full damage. We got this here. I mean, the core interior in some ways is like, it feels so made for this mount. It really does. So here we've got water to get over, but you don't want to fall off the beetle or slow it down too much. So you got to find the right route. That's obviously not going to be it. I don't know where it gets deep, unfortunately. No, oh god, I fucked up so badly. But you'd have to like find a way, maybe leaping over that or something. Come on, guys, it'd be good. The beetle can take a lot of full damage. It's true, it can take a lot. It's interesting because I've never seen it take partial full damage. It's always 100% fine and doesn't even get in combat, or it dies. And when you go, here's the other thing. A lot of the races and courses I've seen that people are building. So that there, you could definitely stay. Yeah, look at that. Look, and we can go. See, a lot of the courses and races I've seen people doing are very tight. It's like, no, you have to go on this very specific road. You have to go across this bridge. You have to do this. But if you did a Tyria-wide one, there'd be like quite a lot of routing going on. If you're just sort of in more non-specific terms asking someone to go around this lake, there's like a lot of even strategy that starts coming into it as people optimize and stuff. And you can refine it over the years. What a fucking cool event that would be. I kind of want Arena to just give me infinite legendaries to just give away and like build this. But it's relying on the right tool. Oh my god. So here we would have to go through this cave. I don't think you can go on the top. You'd need some areas with good drifting. Oh my god, this is so bad. No, move! Why am I walking? Move! Oh my god, I accidentally hit the walk bind. Okay, I didn't mean to go this way. That was a nice trick though. That was pretty cool. Oh, we're still out of the water. Not in the water, please. That's shallow anyway, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine. I actually feel like I'm playing Oblivion right now. When you mod Oblivion with LOD mods and you do it wrong, you get all these world tears and sears and things. And then we got to get up the bridge somehow. Come on. No. That was always going to be a bit hopeful, wasn't it? That was always going to be it. But someone can figure this stuff out, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have too much more to say on it, though. Is this the new PvP of Guild Wars 2? I don't think the Guild Wars 2 needs any other formats of PvP, but it'd be a cool thing to do. I mean, in a sense, it'd be PvP, well, obviously. Kessix's Cyrodiil confirmed. It was happening in Queensdale as well. You know what would be a cool prize for underground race scene? Gambling mount skins. They're like pink slips. Oh, gamble your skins. Yeah, but we can't share that stuff, can we? Unfortunately, you can't mail it. You can only gift directly from the gem store, so they don't really have a way to deal with that. It is very cool to be able to maintain Griffin boost speeds. Just like constantly, really. You know, as long as you hit the routes correctly and miss the trees. And there's some places that are really fascinating to ride on. So here we can, like, do a bit of drifting to try and stay on the roads. There's another one and another one. What on earth? Is it just because we're moving too fast? Look, you're going under the bridges. Look at that speed, guys. Ah. You got to go to, like, the most pretty areas that you possibly can. We got to drift into that. Here we go. Oh, he's a legend, but he always hit the tree. The fence, I mean. It's okay. We made it. I'll show you an Ascalon area now. Since I don't actually know where. I mean, the Lions Road is an obvious choice, right? Of a good place to go. I think north-south might be interesting because I just have a hunch that it might be slightly more downhill than anything else. But who knows? Let me go. And just to show you how fast, look how spread out our dots are. This is how fast you move on the Beetle. When you're walking around, those dots are like really tightly packed. But no. On the Beetle, they look like this. It's like you're shadow stepping a 1200 range shadow step every second. It's nuts. Am I using a controller? No. Mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard. Oh, is mouse and keyboard really good, is it? What if ArenaNet? Get your VR headset on. Oh, you can? Oh, you actually could play this on a VR headset. And I'll tell you why. Because you don't need any user interface at all. And the game supports pretty wide FOV now. And in Corteria, frame rate is pretty comfortable. You could easily hit more than enough frames. This actually would be a very good VR experience. If there was the infrastructure properly in-game for it, you could genuinely have this as a really good VR experience, a roller beetle thing. I mean, people make a mistake of thinking you need to be first person for VR all the time. That's not true at all. I wouldn't want to play too zoomed in, and definitely not on a large Norn. That would kind of make you feel a bit sick, I think. First person on the roller beetle, that would be kind of crazy. It's not like you'd be roly-polying all the time. Like, look at how the sky transitions and stuff, just as you come out of a certain area and then move into another. It is great. So yeah, I kind of want to show you here in Ascalon just another flavor of what these races can offer. If you had a race that came up here, look at how this takes you into a forest, right? And we have to avoid all the trees perfectly. Maybe I'm in the wrong place now. I was at a different area before. But like, there's quite a lot that you need to bob and weave through to get past. Maybe I'm at the wrong forest. But some of the char areas are, because the char areas in general are pretty flat and open. And look, you get these big ramps here. This isn't too bad. You can get some airtime on these. Mostly downhill. I mean, it is amazing how everything kind of just feels like a raceway now, you know? Into the pool. Oh, if I had boost there, that would have been so good. What is this? He doesn't do story walkthroughs like for all the previous content. What are you talking about? I've done story walkthroughs. We're actually in the middle. We're about to do our third one for some of the season 3 stuff. we most of our streams are story based. Most of them. This one today won't be so much. I wanted to talk more about the roller beetle. We will go back to corner in a second. Don't you guys worry. But most of what we do is story stuff on streams. You can check out... oh, yeah. So how's the motion blur on this mount? What exactly does it do? I like how I'm able to rate... Oh, I have it on 0. Oh, what's motion blur like? I had it on 0. Let's see. I don't feel any different. I don't see any difference. What is the motion blur actually affecting on the other mounts? I don't really know. I saw it there and covered it when we were doing Path of Fire release stuff, but... I haven't really since. Like, so many of these maps are just really good, right? Just generally stay to the roads, and you've got yourself a hell of an experience. You really do have a hell of an experience. It's just there's nothing in Guild Wars that asks you to do this. I actually have a lot of faith the devs could do a very cool, like, racing minigame. I mean, like a separate product to Guild Wars altogether. Now, I reckon you can jump those. If you do that right, I reckon you can jump those. But isn't it amazing here how these barriers, theoretically to stop oncoming vehicle assault or whatever, actually do 100% work as they should when you come at them in what is basically a freaking motorbike? We might be able to boost up this and ramp over. What do you guys think? The thing is, we'll need a bit of speed to start us off. And I don't really know. We can try. Here we go. Go, Beetle, go! Yeah! And last minute turn. Yeah! Oh, it's too good. Did someone mention char bikes? Yeah, I mean, come on. They've got to do that, right? They've got to do that. That's got to be a thing.
Hey, come talk to me.
It's kind of funny because I've tried using this in several POF maps, and it's nowhere near as good in the POF stuff. And season 3, sorry, what season are we in again? Season 4. Yeah, Jesus, what a brain fart. It's far easier to use this in season 3 and in core than anywhere else, basically. So there, I want to see if you can drift around that somehow. Does it take full damage? It does. So I'll show you something else here as well now. I'll show you the full damage. Now, a really good raceway, you could even incorporate guild halls into it somehow. Oh, we have to go up. I've never actually had that waypoint. So here, because there's a big climb ahead of me, I know I don't care about the beetles, so we're going to be on the jackal here. Because the stairs are going to just take ages to climb. I did show this off in the video, but it was quite late, so I know a lot of people won't have made it that far. So here, I'll show you guys. It takes damage if you land at a bad angle. Oh, is it just because of a bad angle, really? There will always be people that have no money, so they have to be designed for. I don't know what the context of your message is there, but I think you've just raised something that makes MMOs fundamentally different to other RPGs. If you think of any RPG you really enjoy, they're all welcome and comfortable having like high-end wares and stuff at the end of the game costing a lot of money. And then, oh, somebody changed these to super ramps. Oh, you're a genius. Do these work better than the snow? I bet they do. But in MMOs, the devs don't have like that baseline of understanding of how much currency people have accrued or how much power they have in terms of like build capability and gear strength and all that stuff. So that just fundamentally completely shifts and changes how good of an RPG and MMO can be. RPGs in some ways don't feel like good things that MMO should be, but there you go. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, it does work a bit better. It does. All right, let's boost. Oh, somebody went the whole way. Who's the god that did this? Oh no, they don't have any more though yet. Oh, that's so good. There you go, it died. That's so good. Do you know what though? That needs to be designed. Let's come up here. The roller wheel takes too long to get. This is why Guild Wars is a dead game. It literally took me for the full thing, all masteries and everything, about 3 hours. After I was at a point where I wanted to get it, which admittedly was a bit late. And the wild bosses, I did miss some windows, but I wasn't playing the game during that time, so I don't count that. But yeah, what this should be is if we look, if we boost here. Yeah, look. Oh, we just missed it. It should be designed that you have to boost. Oh, shit. Shh. You have to get the tricks perfect to be able to nail the next ramp and go far enough. Do you get what I mean? Otherwise, you fall. Like, the point is you have to recharge the boost perfectly. How does one join the guild? If you go to our Discord, everyone is welcome there. It's a called community place. There's a link. I just posted it in chat while riding like a god. Oh, no, we don't have the boost up yet. And it should also be designed so that the boost is, you know, it starts from a 0 boost state instead of having to wait. But yeah, if you go there, there's instructions on all that. There's extra information, all kinds of stuff on Discord. Yeah, I see a lot of you guys joining there. Feel free to click in there, guys. We have latest video discussion. If you follow me on Patreon, you get a special lounge there. You can type and chat in. We have LFG for various things. We do gem giveaways. In fact, I see Anve's in chat there. It is the end of the month. I'm going to whisper Anve. Oh, he might have already whispered me, actually. I do have about 1,000 messages here. Oh, God, it's really bad. It's really, really, really bad. Yeah, actually, I'll do a giveaway at the end. I'll whisper Anve there. And we'll do the Mox giveaway. So if you guys join Discord, you can get in for 400 gems. We'll do a giveaway for 400 gems coming up. So yeah, we boost up. Oh no, I fucked that up so badly. Anyway, you get the point. It's cool. You can do all kinds of courses. What was another good map? I want to show you like 1 or 2 more good maps. For some reason, I had an overwhelming temptation there to go to Thunderhead. Harathi's quite good. I had a friend of mine that was showing that off. Lornars I actually expect would be really shit because it's just so twisty-wisty and... You think Wayfarer is really good? Oh, yeah, there was that gif on Reddit of Wayfarer, right? North Wayfarer just going south. The track goes down to the right. Can you start the Grove and race through the Lions Road to LA? Yeah, I mean, you've kind of seen the majority of that, I think, on today's stream. Dredgehaunt is great. So is Field of Ruins. Everybody's got an idea. All right, guys, here, on the stream. Let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. We're going to roll a Beetle race. Come here. Join my squad. This is on NA, I think. Yeah. North America. I may server swap and we'll do an EU one as well. Join me at the Solitude Waypoint. I have a squad up. So how do I get you guys to do this? I will do a giveaway for you. How much gold have I got? All right, I'm going to give away 50 gold to the winner of this race. Here you go. If you want to win 50 gold, come join me. To get in the squad, all you have to do, can you see that text on blue on the stream? It says /squad join list. All you have to do is type that in your chat box in game and you'll be in my squad. We're going to start the race up here at Solitude. And I'm going to, just while people log in and get ready, I'm going to do a dummy course of the race. So we're going to race to the very south. I'm going to find the end point now and put a squad marker there. So let's see what we got. You can take any route you like through the map. Any route you like. It doesn't matter. I don't care what way you go. But you can't waypoint. Please don't cheat. That would be kind of rude. Oh, snap. That was a beautiful boost. Okay. See, I'd love to actually set up things and force people to go certain ways. Like, force people to go through the Haven here. That'd be so sweet, wouldn't it? Oh, might have to drift through that. Oh, that came out too good. Oh, this is really nice. Shall we zoom in a bit? Oh, shit. Zooming in is not good. I mean, it looks amazing, but it's so much harder to race. We have to boost up here. Might want to say, pro tip for everyone, might want to save a boost for this slight incline here. Back down over the roof. I think we'll do the back of the Grawl Cave where they do the ice sculptures, yeah? So we're going to do a big race. 50 gold will go to the winner. Oh, yeah, look, there's a forest at the end. People are going to have to avoid their way through this. Where's the cave entrance, though? Where's the cave entrance? I forget. Oh, I went the wrong way. It's over the... Yeah, you got to jump over the water as well at the end here, too. So, hold on. I kind of went a completely silly direction there. Oh, shit. All right, ignore this last bit. I'll do one more dummy run after this, just to fully... So that everyone can be ready in-game and watch the stream to understand the course. Okay? This is for North America. And I might do another 50 gold one. I mean, it's one way to spend 100 gold. Yeah, not this cave. Let's do the cave I just saw another player go down. So it's this cave here, okay? The end of the race course is here. And you have 2 routes you can actually come from, but I suspect most will come from the one thing. So I'm going to set up a squad marker here. I don't remember what I've gotten bound to at the moment. Hold on. Oh, it's just... Oh, really? All right, we're going here. Okay? Can I set up multiple arrows? No. All right, this is the end. This arrow. So I'll do one more dummy, and then we're going to... Can I drop markers as I roll? That would be kind of an easy, impromptu way to do stuff. Please kill this creature. Please. What am I in combat with from it? There we go. There we go. All right. So we're starting here at the circle. We're going for the arrow. This is another dummy run here. Nobody can start any further forward than that circle. Okay. Oh my god. These guys are going mental. That insta boost. Oh god. This is going to be really cool. Oh, this is a good map, guys. This is definitely a good map. But can you imagine a Tyria-wide one? Oh. And can you imagine doing enough that people become, like, renowned as good racers with different, like, racing styles? I do want to force people to go through the Haven. I'm going to force people to go through the Haven. You have to go through this Haven, okay? So I put a heart here. You have to go through that. You have to go through the heart. All right, people? I want to force people to do the drift there. Oh, God. Oh, God. Going off the road wasn't a good idea here. Okay. How do I know who wins, though? I'm not allowed to race, am I? I have to sit there at the end. Unless I get a volunteer. If someone wants to volunteer, I am appearing online. Look at this with no boost. Oh, it's so much slower. Oh, hitting the fences is not good. All right, and lastly, you have to go through this as well. I'm going to say to people, you have to go through this, all right? So you got to go through the heart, and then you got to go through this, like, station thing here, through the star. So, I mean, squad markers are good. They just don't quite get the whole way, right? That's why you need taco. So the best route here, we got to get across the river. There's the exit. End of the course. Like, this is a whole map we traverse, but because you move so fast, it's really only something like a 20-second race, something like that. Boom. Okay. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. It's going to be amazing. All right? Okay, so to win the race, it's not just get to the arrow. It's you have to get off of your Beetle. Now remember, you can get off your Beetle with rollout for a final burst of speed. So you can double boost at the end, okay? You can use a final burst of speed with a rollout at the end. To win the race, you have to get off at the arrow or nearer to the arrow or closer to the wall, okay? And the arrow represents a line. Anything to the left of the arrow is winning, okay? Anything to the right is not. So on the arrow or to the left of it is winning. Before it is not. So anything past this is win level stuff, okay? What you have to do is get off of it and emote. Any emote you like. It can be cheer. It can be sits. It can be bow. Anything you find easy to type, whatever. It doesn't matter. And then in this way, what will happen is the person checking the winners can see via the chat log who gets the emote first. And it will look fancy as all shit because everyone will be exploding off their mountain and cheering and doing awesome stuff, okay? So it can be any emote you like, but you're the first emote at the top here. And what will happen is the second that you emote, the person checking will make sure you were past the line when you did it. And I know some of you are going to be like, oh, I'll use rollout really early. But the thing is, rollout, like, smashes you into the wall before you get off anyway. So if somebody does it and they land here because they're trying to min-max, then that'll be obvious to see that they fail. If they end here, then we can give it to them, right? Okay, so we got someone's doing it. So Azir of the Sand is going to record in OBS and watch. Okay. Hell yeah, baby. This is it. All right. So that's the race. From the circle to the arrow. Passing through, you are forced to go through this central crafting station at Twinspur Haven at the heart. And you are also required to go through the star. Now, in theory, we should have volunteers at each of them. But I trust you guys that you'll do the right thing. You'll have the correct spirit. All right. So... no one further forward than the... this is going to be can I just stop for a second? If all of you are standing in front of the circle, it's going to be a complete joke trying to be competitive about it. So I'll just say it once. Can you guys move back to the circle? I'll give you a good amount of time. Don't move back to the group of players. Move to the circle. Pretend that you're the only one here and move to the circle. Don't give a shit about what anyone else does. Move to the circle. That's all I'm going to say, and I'll hope that people listen. If they don't, I'm not going to sit here for ages forcing people to move, all right? I'm going to stand on the circle here as well. All right. See, it's a circle because it represents a roller beetle. You guys ready? You could do tag team racing where you have a second player at the flag. That's a cool idea, and if the players had pre-built their boost, it wouldn't even necessarily lose you much speed, but let's not complicate it too much. You could, though. All right, so some of you guys are too far ahead, but whatever. Okay. I'm going to count down in squads, and I'm going to wait here after I say this so that everyone knows with the delay. It's going to be 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, and on go, you can hit your boost. It's 3, 2, 1, go. It's not on 1. If you go early, I can't stop you, but let's just hope, all right? So, yeah. So it's 3, 2, and again, like Taco could fix that as well by not making the icons go live until they actually go live. All right. And I'm going to be typing that in game. So don't rely on hearing me in chat in the stream. Look in game. The text will appear in game before you hear me on Twitch, because Twitch is slower. All right. So anyone trying to be in this race, we've got 32 races here. Make sure that you look in game. It will be presented as squad chat in the middle. It's 3, 2, 1, go. You go on go, not on 3, 2, 1. Okay. So. Whew. It's a lot to figure out. With how much stacking is a thing in Guild Wars 2, people don't know how to do it. They do a little bit. It's not too bad. If this was a triple trouble stack, I'd be pretty happy with that. Right. All right, I'm going for it now, guys. Okay? Gladiators, you will go on my first whistle. That means everyone. Oh, I should get some music going. We should get some Mario Kart Deluxe going on. All right. Okay, so here we go. On your marks. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Wait. Go! Go. We're off, baby. Let's do it. Oh, they look great, don't they? Oh, my God. Okay. All right, so hold on. Where's the Haven? I'm forgetting slightly. Looking at my mini-map, I know I'm still on course. Oh, I should have done some tricks there. Mind you, you have to do it after a boost, right? Let's keep going. Oh, God, everyone's going really uphill. Why am I following these guys up here? This is stupid. No, wrong way. Oh, we've fallen behind so hard here. This is bad. This is bad. There's only a few people doing worse than us. Why did I try and go up the mountain? The person in the lead totally duped us all. All right, here's the drift. We're going to catch up. Ready, guys? We're going to be... Oh, dearie me. Oh, I did so much better in the pro. Oh, we're being overtaken. We're being lapped. It's not good. All right, straight through the forest. Oh, I wonder whether they're there already. Oh, no, this is so bad. Listen, when the adrenaline goes and the competition gets hot. All right, we do have our boost ready at the optimum time here, so that's good. We're gonna cut it really tight over now. Yeah. All right, just about. I guess following the road is still a good idea. Ooh, Jesus, I've done no tricks at all. It's all right, guys. We'll get a blue shell in a second. Yeah, we're definitely not doing that good. That's not deep water at all, anyway. All right, there you go, and we're coming to the finish line. And I will bow. Woo! That was pretty cool. Wouldn't it be easier for the finish line to be between 2 torch pillars at Wolfshamp? Maybe, but I don't have a encyclopedic visual memory of every aspect of this map. I see someone on a griffin. Well, did somebody try and griffin through? Sneaky. I'm pretty sure Roller Beetle has to be the fastest one. Okay, so apparently we had a cheater. Someone says, that was fun. Wish I had unlocked tricks. Oh, dude, just go to Sandswept Isle and just kill stuff. Do 3, 2, 1 and blow a warrior or a warhorn skill. Or fire a rifle. Get the HMS Divinity and fire it towards people or something. Want me to show you the LA race map? I'm not sure what that is. Maybe later, Hasty Hidden Harry. So what happened at the end? This is the thing with me participating. We don't quite get to see. We'll do. So yeah, who am I? Oh, I would do more, but I don't actually have much money. So, who won? Somebody whisper me. Who won? Who was it that actually got that? And then we'll do another for fun. I don't know. Small Daddy won. Okay, this is the person that we're trusting. All right, so congratulations to Sir Daddy for winning 50 big ones. Congratulations, Lifeless Dream 1368. One more race on me from Thrakus. All right. I'm game with that. Okay, sure. Well, somebody just paid for another race. Let's do it. All right, guys, go back up to the top. This is another NA race. We'll do another NA race if they've just paid for it. Back to the circle, and we'll try again. The circle is slightly behind the waypoint, but it's essentially the waypoint. Get on your racers. Get your boost ready. Yeah, I will pay another 50 gold for an EU race. What I meant is I didn't want to do multiple NA races. That was my point. Oh, did I get a donation? I'm sorry, guys. I'm a bad streamer. I haven't looked at these things. I'm really sorry. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, oh, Ewendell, thank you very much, man. I heard the entry fee for your illegal underground racing ring was £5. I expect you to keep this transaction secret. Listen, guys, we should just be happy that Speed Demon Boots isn't here to slap us all down. Can I slash map in-game? Get as many people involved as possible. What do you mean slash map? Want me to start a WP so you don't have to? No. That's okay, Bacon's all mine, but that was very, very kind of you. Thank you again to the person who has donated this. This is a run on them. So, here we go, guys. Get ready. Oh, you meant announce it in map chat. Yeah, but they won't know all the rules and they're not listening to the stream. And then the time to get randoms in map chat, it's just not worth it, dude. Oh, Awakened Remnants as well. All right, well, that adds a bit of a mix-up there. Okay. Remember, guys, it's on go. 3. And I'm waiting for the message to disappear because in the past we've had issues with that. People didn't know which one to go with. Some people read chat. 2. 1. Go! What? That guy's so cheated. He's way out in heads. Who is that? I'm not following the group that time. That guy in that yellow Beetle. What a joke. You're there to... We have VAR here, all right? And it's pretty goddamn blatant what you did. I'm drifting to the side. Oh, God, I drifted too much straight into a tree. No. There's only like one guy behind us right now. Oh, crap. Hitting that tree. I'm trying to be too fancy. No, even this guy's boosting off. No boost. We're just going to take it easy here. Taking it easy. No need to drift. I must admit, the more I roll, the more I realize that you don't need to drift very much. I'm holding the boost here. There's no point using it because we want it for the uphill section here. Look at all these losers we're overtaking. Yeah. Suck it. Still not quite got that maneuver. Through the middle. We're past Star. It needs to be longer. That's the thing. It needs to be way longer. God damn. We need a multi-map race. That's what we need. Oh, see, maybe there's a chance to get some air there. Oh, we took it faster than these guys. Oh, no, he's boosting. Oh, that sucks. Oh, look, they created a finish line. All right, I typed go because I was trying to emote. All right, who won that one? Yeah, we need sharp turns. That's the point. You notice a ton of people with Bloodstone Eagle thingy. Bobblehead's brilliant. We should have done a Bobblehead race. I did show this again in the video, but the Bobblehead Beetle is amazing. If you guys want to see more of this, go to Wooded Potatoes on YouTube. Check it out. Oh, baby. Tried multi-map earlier. Can't do it. You dismount when you go through a portal. Yeah, it's a shame, but I think that that isn't actually a full deal breaker for me. As long as you get players to spend about, like, a full loop on each map should take anywhere in the realm of 3 to 4 minutes, right? If you can get them on a map for 3 to 4 minutes before hitting another portal and the slow down and getting back on the mountain and stuff, I think it's sort of okay. It's a strange thought, isn't it, guys, that you can probably get from spawn, starter area, to the gates of Arar in about 5 minutes in Guild Wars 2 now. Can you imagine that stat having been revealed and announced pre-release? Can you imagine how small people would have thought this MMO is? and how essentially small it's kind of become because of that. Oh god, NA's paying for more races. One more, says Bacon's All Mine. All right, we'll do one more, but then I want to go do some raceways for EU, who are begging for it, all right? And they only get guaranteed one. Bacon's All Mine. Everybody give a massive hand, a massive woo. Thank you, Bacon's All Mine. That was 50 gold. A lot of you guys wouldn't spend that much. They just have, just for your entertainment. So give them a big round of applause in chat there. Thank you very much, Bacon's All Mine. All right, we'll do one more, guys. I'm in combat again for some reason. And I can't get out. Nobody's killing stuff. All right. All right, you've all had a bit of practice. All right. You're out of the group stages. It's time for knockouts. This is where the boys meet the men. So get back. Don't load times differ from person to person? Yeah, but again, if you keep people on maps long enough, the variance in skill should expand to the point that the unfairness of SSDs and stuff goes away. That's the thinking. But I get what you mean. It is a bit unfortunate. What are my experiences with racing? What, IRL or in games? I've played a few racing games and get quite addicted when I play them, but generally they're like sports games to me. I don't really play them. All right, here we go, guys. So this is the Wayfarer Foothills Raceway here on a clear summer bright afternoon, high in the climbs. We'll be going down into more verdant areas very soon. It's almost like we're skiing a little bit here. Everybody having come off of the lift a little bit now, so the first main checkpoint that people are going to be having to watch out for is the Heart Station, where there might be some tight turns, but no need to drift. Next, we have the Breakneck Pass, where we'll find that they will be broken without the boost. Potential ramp off of the roof here, straight through Snowlord's Gate, into the last leg of the race, through the Boreal Forest, and ending finally at the Grekveln Burrows. Commentary will be joined here today by Wooden Potatoes, who also will be participating. This is a race where you do not have a team. These racers will be going alone with their Beetles, once upon a time known as PT. All right, let's get all the colors under the sun here, guys. Who will be the new Greased Lightning? Find out. In 3. 3. 2. 1. Don't you rock it off. Whoever that was that did that before. Go! They're off! Oh my god, somebody really managed to get out there. This is good. This is good. All right, we're not going to make any small mistakes this time. In fact, I'm not even going to... well, we commentated when we tested this route out, all right? So that's fine. We're going to come up here, straight up. Pretty risky move, but if we can get some airtime... Oh, I swear that was a ramp, not just a wall. Oh, I'm in last place. I'm not in last. There's some people slightly behind us. I thought it was a ramp. I thought it was a ramp. I swear to God, I thought it was a ramp. Do you know what we should have done? We should look at the mini-map or just the map as everyone races through. Must be amazing to see. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. We can actually see who's winning. It's Misters in the lead, being closely followed by Sphenial. Eritan in third. They're looking at the Boreal Forest. Will he do able to take the corners very well? It looks like it's Misters got just enough, a little bit of a lead. Let's see where the last boosts come out here. They're moving into the final bit of uphill section. We've got our referee at the end, Yak Attack, watching. Doesn't seem there's going to be any shuffling here. Oh, a little boost for second place from Uritan. Oh, amazing. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. And we are rolling into... How did we even get up here? What? I don't even want to know. Where are we? Oh, I see. We're at a thingy. Can you imagine if ArenaNet really supported this, making power-ups and Mario Kart stuff with the Beatles? Well, what I was wondering was what if they enabled... costume brawl abilities on the Beatles and like just took an opportunity to look at costume brawl, like stop feature creeping and repurpose your existing stuff, and that would be kind of cool. I think that so you could get CCs and stuff, which are obviously a big component of costume brawl. That might be quite fun. And like maybe you could do things further after that. But then I sort of went off on a tangent and thought, well, hold on, what about regular combat? And then they PvP you up, and then I was thinking, hold on, why haven't they never done that? Why have they never given us our regular skills back and stuff like that? And then I thought myself off of the original thought altogether. But yeah, I think Costume Brawl might be a kind of a match made in heaven with this. Blue Shell Mastery? Yeah, that's the T4 that they never made in the end. It's alright. It's not cheating using my profession skills. Hey. My emote this time is crying. Alright, NA, that's been really cool. Please, nobody else try and pay. Okay, so missed one. It's missed. Where is it's missed? Can you ping them, Azir? It's missed. I definitely confirm that you're right. They were out ahead. And by enough of a margin as well. Okay, EU, do you... here, I'll make a straw poll. Does EU want... actually, no, I won't make a straw poll. Just show of hands in chat. Type in chat. Does EU want the same race course or a new one that we'll find when we go to do race? Please, no one else pay for one on NA because I'll get gold capped and they'll think I'm a gold seller or something soon. Oh, yeah, the second race winner we never paid either. I literally can't send... See, you guys don't need story content. Okay, it's missed one. And who was the other person? Let me scroll up. I'm assuming they whispered me. Dick. Oh, sorry, Diok. Diok. Oh, Diok. Congratulations. I'm just going to try and type that in because I don't know your account name and hope that works. It's double K, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, that doesn't get me in trouble with the Twitch terms of service, does it? Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, good. NA, that's been awesome. You guys are legends. Now, let's do another thing for the EU people. Look at this. It's very rare. Can I just say, it's very rare I do a stream where I satisfy both audiences at once. But this time, you're both getting it. And I hope you enjoy it. Alright, but we have to wait for me to be able to relog in, so, yeah, so what do we want? New map or old map? Let's see, what are people saying? A new race might be longer, might have more tight corners and stuff. We can practice it and stuff. Imagine if you could leave a trail of police stingers. What if they made a new Beetle com tag that lets you put down start and finish lines? That, to me, is feature creep, though. I don't know whether that's... what I think they should do... is either the taco guys add some networking stuff. If that's... they might already, I just don't know. And the community really endorses that tool. And the devs can focus on making new content for us, which frankly is the more important thing. Or if they're going to do anything, I would repurpose squad UI. Or not repurpose, just add to squad UI. And I would add squad markers that record what players have crossed them. Or are in range of them. And that could have applications in raids and stuff as well. You know, when you need to stand to a certain place and people aren't stacking, you can now read the log and see who wasn't and stuff like that. But you could use it for that. So squad markers that log who passed them and when. And especially if it was built into Guild City, if the squad marker marked their game state as well, such as are they on a Beetle or not, that would be perfect. Because then you could do big races where people can't even cheat by like... well, then it's not. It still doesn't work because people can cheat by waypointing. So you'd have to have a way of disabling waypoints. I don't know. Honor rules are going to be a part of it, surely. Right. Great races. Yeah. We paid them. Winner of second race needs reward. I did it. EU. Yes, I know you guys want. So new, same and new, same. I want them to stay the same. New one on EU. Same map. EU. Same. Then everybody laughing about penis. Same. New. Same. Alright, I'll straw poll it. Okay, if you are playing on EU, we're about to get in game again. The transfer's gone through. You guys tell me now, what one do you want? Do you want a new map on a new race in a different area, or do you want the same race, the same course? Oh, straw poll can't be reached. Did I mess up straw poll? Oh, straw poll's not working. Oh, damn. Poor straw poll, I guess. Alright, it looks like enough people want the old one that will... Oh, but I really do want to know. Can't I do polls within Twitch now? Isn't that a thing? Make people start on a new character so they have no waypoints unlocked? I mean, yeah, you can do that. But when you go down that avenue, people who really want to cheat still will. Because they can buy the thing on the gem store that unlocks waypoints on a new level without getting experience so that you wouldn't know and all that other stuff. I don't know. It's just weird. Same race in a different area. Then that's a different race. Just make the same map and we won't have to wait for another 30 minutes. Listen, if the only reason you're at this stream is a pathetic chance to get 50G, then I suggest you leave. I think it would be quite fun finding another race anyway. It's not like you'd have to wait. We'd get the enjoyment of finding new racetracks and how the Beetle interacts with other areas. That's all still fun. Just because you personally don't have a shot at 50 gold instantly, I don't think it's quite fair. All right, I need to remake the squad because... that's all NA people in there. So EU people now /squad join lists and you can get in. We are now on European areas. I disagree. I need that gold. Is that a 3DS? No. Oh, maybe. No, I think that's just a DS or a new DS or whatever it was. The big DS. The DS XL. I don't know if I had a 3DS when I filmed that. Maybe I did. I might have. I've had a 3DS for a while now. I haven't played it for at least a year. Well, no, that's not true. I always forgot I've been playing Pokemon. Do a 3-lap LA circuit. Vigil Keep would be cool. Look at the LA race. Seriously, it looked fun and there was some drifting. There's a clip on YouTube. All right, who can a sub link me the YouTube video for the LA race? Let's see it. Let's see the LA race. Someone who subscribes to me. You are one of your perks for subscribing is to be able to post links in chat indiscriminately. The only reason I don't otherwise is because of bots and viruses getting spread. So someone who has the LA race and is sub to me, post it in chat. I will watch it and then we will see. Yeah, the 3DS is getting 7 years now. Yeah, Dargo makes a good point as well. A Tyria-wide race doesn't have to be continuous. You have each map be a stage, and then you tot up their like totals, their times, right? Or whoever wins the stages wins the overall event. Yeah. All right, I see the... Oh, somebody posted... Oh, I got Rick rolled! Oh, you and all Rick rolled me. Does anyone actually have the thing, please? Does anyone have the thing? I bet you're disappointed that the Rickroll audio never came through the stream. That would have been 10 out of 10. But, unfortunately, it was already muted. At least I never heard it. Did you guys hear it on stream? If the stream heard it, then you guys got Rickrolled. I just saw the title and the first few frames. So nobody has it. Did it come through on stream? Know that the video LA has terrible music. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it has terrible music. Oh my god, this is waiting around. All right, here's another link. I'm now concerned about these links. Oh, there you go. I can mouse over and it previews it for me. All right, there we go. All right, thank you. Thank you, team. No, it never came through. It's muted. All right, I'm watching their LA race. They've got quite a few people in the squad doing it as well. Not as many as we have. This is going to be way cooler. EU, what are you doing, guys? NA's had bigger participation than you guys so far. Problem is getting everyone into an LA instance might be a bit annoying. Okay, so you race around the portal. Back out. How many laps do they do? Because this is a very long video. I'm not going to be able to mentally retain this entire race in my head. The entire way through. So far, it seems okay. And is that the lap? Oh, look, they have someone putting lap leaders down. Oh, they're going to do multiple lap. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. All right, we're going to do this. This is a good race. This is a good race. All right, Lion's Arch, guys. I'll put the squad markers down as well. All right, this works. This is going to be... EU's in for a treat here. I feel bad for NA now. Because NA had a worse race in this, I think. All right, so... Okay, guys, so it starts over here. You're going to have to make sure you join my instance, all right? It starts at on the top of this ramp up here. And make sure you start on your roller beetle. Okay. Then what we do is the end of the race and the start, the lap moment is on the arrows. All right, so you start at the top of the hill. You can start slightly lower down the hill if you want, but what's really good about starting on a ramp is the people who start lower down won't get as much speed. So there's actually a player incentive to stay back, so that's really nice. So what we do is we go through... Let me just watch the video ever so slightly, just be 100% sure of the route that they want people to take. So they don't have any markers there. Oh, they do. Okay, so what we do is we come down here. All right. And here is the second marker. Oh. I'm trying to... I guess I should press X to get off, right? So the second marker is here. We race along here. I've lost all my momentum now, but you can imagine rocketing through here. All right. You go to the left or the right. It doesn't really matter, but of the lion statue. I think the idea is you should go to the left. You drift at the right speed. This is really tricky. Oh my god, I did it again. All right. But we come in a big circle around this. All right. And back the way we came. So you want to drift well out of that so that you've got some speed getting up those stairs. Yeah, you can hit the wires. There was a Reddit post about that. You've got to be really careful about not hitting these wires. Then you go like left. Now let me just watch the video. When you come out after going around the portal, you go left. Let me just see here. Yep, between this and this. No. Oh, yeah, no, this is fine. Yeah, it was right here. And we put the star here. Then we get almost back to the start. We have to go left of this mushroom going over here. You do not go right. So you see this mushroom tree here? I'm going to put a marker here. You go left on this. Oh, it's under my cursor there. Problem is when I press Alt, it swings my camera around. So you go round the corner here. Let me reposition it like that. Okay. Over here. Now, do they go on the inside or all the way around the outside? Let's see. This is the last bit of the race now, and then we're ready to go. Oh, they do. They go all the way around the outside. Yeah, so you have to come up here. Oh, do I not have that bounce? All right, there's an X. Then, once you get around this, so you have to go around these rocks. I think cutting through the middles would get you hitting walls anyway. You're back at the start now, and you can go again. Okay? The only problem is I got rid of my original marker, and I don't know how or when. Oh, I cleared all the markers! What? Oh, God. Yeah, I'm going to min out my graphics as well. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not going to min out my graphics, but I will turn down the culling to low and the quality to lowest. Oh, does that make them all black and white? No, that's lame. I don't want to do that. Put that on medium. Let's turn off shadows and let's turn off reflections. While streaming, the frames are just so gross right now. It's just really bad. I do want to see the effects of it. I think I just... So what bind did I press that just got rid of all the markers? Clear all was alt and 9. I'm a dimwit. So I get 8. So hold on. We know the course now, so I can just place them really easily. So it's just we start there. We roll along. I'm not gonna stop here. I'm just gonna keep going. So that was all 1. So we're gonna go up here now. Watch very closely on the stream, guys. This is the full thing. You can get your practice in. So that's the second bit. Look at these guys rocketing past. All right, and then the other thing is, whoever wants to check the winners, what you can do is stand at the lap point, and you can mark the person who's in the lead and call it out who the leader is as they race around each lap, which is really cool. That's what I saw they were doing. So who wants to help me with this? I will put you in your own subgroup, and I'll give you a thing. This means you won't be able to win, obviously. You won't be able to get any gold. But give me a whisper if you want to be that person, if you want to be like the ref, if you will. This is... Wait. 1, 2, 3. So this is number 4 now. That's number 4, which I think we skipped last time. Number 5 is here. There we go. And then lastly, number 6 is still there. There you go. Or the X is still there. And then that's it. It's good. Everyone can see the way that they need to go. You take a right and you're back to the arrow. That's it. So here's the course. I'll go at a little bit more of a pace now. Alright, so we move on up. We come up the stairs. You got to be careful about the speed with that. Oh, that's so cool. Look, some people are clearing it and others aren't. Oh, what? That's so cool. That's really badass. Damn. Oh, I don't know how to take that now. I don't know. We go right around and we have to drift around to make sure we don't balls that up. Oh, this is going to be good, guys. You're not going to get a good view on mine. I'll tell you that. Practice will continue for a couple of minutes here. And then we come back through. Over here. Taking a left at this tree. Another sharp turn here. Oh! Just about made it. Yeah, the sharp turns are really important for a good race. And there. Alright, I'll do one more lap. And then I'll lieutenant the person that I want. So, what do you guys think? 5 laps or 3 laps? For the EU players. Oh, EU's shining now. There's a lot of them around. There you go. That time I waited with the boost. Yeah. Alright, we have to like... Alright, we're good. We're good. Sort of. It's alright. We got more boost here. Oh, yeah. This is going to be great when everyone's doing it. Okay. Left of the tree. Oh, no. I paused up so badly. Oh, that corner is going to be devastating. That is going to cause a lot of casualties. There's going to be a lot of pit stop risks right there. This one here. Oh, and again. Oh, that was good. There you go. All right. And that, my friends, is the Roller Beetle race. Okay, so let's see what people in chat say. Well, first of all, okay, Roly Duck. What a god. All right, you're a lieutenant. So, Roly Duck, can you put, well, I can put a heart on my... How do I put a heart on myself? Rolly Duck, can you put a heart on me? Just so that everyone knows, because I think it'll be more fun for people. And then also a star or something on the winner when you see them cross, okay? So you type it, you squad announce it, and then you do the thing. I'm called Natalie, right? So can't even see my name in this squad chat here. All right, guys, are you ready? Are you ready for the racing extravaganza bonanza? I hope you guys are having fun with this. This is very cool. I like this. There I am. Right. Oh, mind you, I have the com tag, so I guess it doesn't matter. I have a com tag, so whatever. It was Rolly Duck here. So you come to my group with me. All right. So we have 47 participants in this race. 47 roller beetles. I thought I'd make that 40. No, they left because I think they can't get in. So if 3 more EU people want to try and get into this LA instance, you are welcome to. Just to recap, what's going to happen is in squad chat, I'm going to type 3, 2, 1, go. And you're going to wait until you see go before you actually go. All right? At that point, it's fair game. We will do, let's see in chat how many laps people wanted. Oh, God, I'm scrolled up really far. Sorry, guys, I haven't been keeping up with chat. 50 laps. What? No way, 50. All right, we didn't have many people even suggesting for lap amounts. 3, 5, 1. Okay, 3. We'll do 3. We'll do 3 because it's hard to keep track of people. Okay. Wolfie's got a point. We'll do 3 laps, guys, for the race. And we will hope that our referee here does very well. Good luck to Rolly Duck. I'm actually going to have the minimap quite big here, just so that you guys can see the participants racing around. I guess I'd have to zoom it out a bit. No, we'll keep that zoom, should be fine. So you guys can keep it as spectators on stream. Oh, and it should have turned the thing off ages ago. You can look at the minimap to see how things go. There you go. I got a love heart above my head now. All right, I want to waddle into the middle. Make sure you're on your beetles. You got full boost, guys, because we're going to be going in a second. And that's it. Do the lap 3 times. And when you are seen crossing that finish line 3 times, you will win 50G. Yeah. We're giving gold to the winner. We are. Cherry Tune says it has to be 1 lap. Otherwise, the guy at the end won't be able to tell what lap everyone's on. Well, you need more refs for more laps than 1. Honor rolls are fun, but usually not a good idea when 50 gold is involved. I vote for 1 lap. Oh, maybe they're right. Maybe they're right. Maybe only 1 lap. Oh, but 1 lap's boring. Yeah, no, he can watch the map. He can watch the map. Dead Zealot's right. Dead Zealot is right. Listen, there's a lot of pressure here on Rolly. Okay. Oh, it's Sir Horace. Listen, Sir Horace, just use your map and literally follow with a cursor the winners, the leaders, and just follow them. You'll know who the people in the hive are, and you can mouse over them and see their names. He can do this. Stay hydrated, bot. Since when did I have that? You've been live for just over 2 hours. By this point in your broadcast, you should have consumed at least 8 ounces of water to maintain optimum hydration. Well, I've had a can of Fanta and a mug of coffee, of which 1/4 is cold, so I think that's fine. That's a really cool bot. Who put that there? Is that just a Twitch thing? You're implying that the winner lasts all laps? No. When you see the winners overtaken, you just watch who overtakes them. All right, look. I don't care about this bureaucracy. Let's put it down to Sal Horace. Sal Horace, whisper me which you want to do. At the end of the day, you are the ref. Sal Horace, we leave it in your hands. Are you confident with 3 laps? Are you confident with 30 laps? Are you confident with 1 lap? You determine it, dude. So, no. You decide. Okay. All right. He says 3. Okay. Okay. He says 3. It's Fanta Zero. It's healthy enough. It's fine. 10 calories. Oh. Educate yourself. All right. Here we go. 100 lap endurance race. Can you imagine? That's so cool. All right. Now, you only want me to target the lead player. Don't worry about targeting if it's complicated. Literally, just do whatever you want to do. Just make sure you find out who's winning. I think the best way, if I was in your position, I'd be looking at the mini-map now. I'd be looking at the map now and following the cursor. And I wouldn't actually target or type in squad or anything like that. Those are cool flavor ideas, but I wouldn't do any of them. I would just, like, watch with the cursor and be like, all right, this person's here. They've just been overtaken. And just try it that way. Okay? All right. Enough waiting. We're ready, guys. King Blade first. I'm not having any of that shit. Get back here. Well, mind you, everyone else is okay, but King Blade first? What is this? What is this? Get back, or you're going in the bin. Look at this. Look at the cheek. As if no one can see him. He just inched back about half an inch. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. That's it. Good lad. These people in front might be denying themselves speed, so whatever. All right, guys. 50 gold. Are we ready? No, because something has very little calories, it doesn't mean it's automatically healthy, but it does mean it's not unhealthy in the way that most morons that talk about soda think that it's unhealthy. Let me put it that way. All right, here we go. Elizabeth, Randall, I see you. Actually, there's a lot of them there, but why? I can only target one for some reason. All right, here we go. It's going to be on go. This is enough. This is enough. 3, 2. Listen to this tension. Listen to this. 1. Go! And we're off. All right, we're going. We're actually doing not too bad here. Hopefully the game's not too quiet for you guys. I'm going low here because I don't want to hit the chain. Oh, I thought we were going to be in the lead there for a second. Boosting again. We got to get this drift. Oh, I fucked up pretty badly there. All right, taking it tight, taking it tight. Ow, 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 ow. More drift. Oh, no, I went too early. What? Nobody else fucked up that bad. Nobody else. Oh, one person did. One person did. I don't feel too bad. All right, we're going. It's fine. We're all right. We're all right. How's the rest of the race going? What? They're all the way over there? Oh, the embarrassment. I'm actually in second to last. I'm fighting for third last. Go. Oh, no. It all falls apart the second I try. My pro strats are failing me. Oh, God. Okay, we didn't screw up that one too badly. That's good. Okay, round the X. On the side. Look at these slow Beetles. Look at this poor pod racing. Okay, there you go. Lap 1. That's right. It's a 100 lap endurance race. We can catch up, guys. We can catch up. It's all about the macro game, not the micro, all right? In such a long challenge like this. I'm not boosting there. To hell with that. That's going to be really bad. All right, let's go. Ooh. Oh, no. Look at that. That's embarrassing, isn't it? What's that guy going the wrong way around for? Oh, that's such a good turn that I did there, though. Look at how tight that was. That was really good. All right, boosting again. Oh. All right, we're good. This is easy. Winner is a beast, he says. The winner's like way out ahead, apparently. Oh, that went really well for me as well. Oh, I needed more practice, guys. I needed more practice. All right, drifting a bit because that... Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Lap 3. Oh, is that the winner over there with the... Oh, no, the big health bars were just being really strange. Oh, God. Spud Club is now doing missions. Oh, wait. Is it, what time is it? Shit. Is it already time that I have to go? That's... we lost a lot of speed on that one, though. That wasn't very good. I mean, we took a nice angle, but we did lose a lot of speed, so... I feel kind of bad about that one. Come on. Go, 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 go. All right. All I want now is to beat this guy in blue. That's all I want. You're going down, blue boy. You're going down because you're going to mess up here at the start. They always do. Oh, no. I did a bit, but not as bad as him. We're in the clear. Yes. No drift needed. Beauty. The winner is a beast. Okay. Well, I will say that I get an A for effort and a gold star for effort. Hey, Salty Pear. GG, man. I was on your ass the whole time. Look at this. These are the kind of bonds that form on the race course. When the adrenaline's going, tire down to the asphalt. Winner is Salty Pear. Really? And apparently he was a beast. Good job to Maquis, who may be smurfing IRL right now. Or in-game, I guess. Race smurfing. Congration. Winner is you. 50 gold. Now, if EU wants to pay for more, just as NA did with that legendary American generosity, we will go more, but I'm not prepared to spend any more of my own personal money on this, unfortunately. That was very, very cool, though. A little bit embarrassing, I think, maybe. But, hey, you have to be able to look at your mistakes, come out on top. And I'm sure I've got the easier road to the finals coming up. 1 WP. It all falls apart the second I try. That's a very sad sentiment, WP. It is a sad sentiment, I agree. There's one who cheated. There was definitely someone going the wrong way down the course. I would say that. Wait, what? How am I a cheater? Isn't dismounting cheating? I never said that. It might be... Oh, look, somebody has paid. I never said that. It might be in the... rule in the other one, but I personally haven't said that. But I think that's a good rule. Can I just say, can we mark Salty Pear with a crown or something? Can we give him a cool icon now? Give him the love heart. Salty Pear gets the love heart now because he's the previous winner. Let's do that. Salty Pear gets the love heart. Now, what was this? Gun Deadline says another one. Thank you very much, Gun Deadline. Everybody give this person a massive round of applause. You're a genius and a god. 50 more gold. Still all here to play for, and you're all a little bit better as racers now. Get up to the ready line, guys. Actually, I'm going to do one more practice lap before we go. But yeah, all right. So everyone knows who the last winner was now as they race through, and you can be that extra bit competitive. You can make sure you get those red shells at him. You can do what you like. If you dismount, you're out. Well, that's an honor rule that we would find it extremely difficult to... Oh, look at that. We kind of got over it. You had to dismount and Springer to get back up. I don't think you ever have to Springer to get out. If there's a place that you can get trapped in LA and you need a Springer, I think that's like the devs would fix that. The thing, this race is good for like some tight turns and stuff, but there's no jumps and tricks and boosting kind of opportunities just yet. So I'm sure there's better out there. I want to see the Raceway guilds of Guild Wars 2 doing better. Look at that. Did you see that pro strat I just did there? We're going to do that in the race, guys. It's going to be amazing. Just you watch. Just you get ready. We're not going to do badly here. I'm going to do one more practice. I've got to get it in. I've got to keep this gold, guys. I've got to steal the community's money. Racing around Ebonhawk's pretty cool. I imagine Ebonhawk's pretty cool as well. Yeah, dismounting robs you of all your endurance, so I'm not sure how much it really does matter. There's 2 places you can do tricks. Kuro, you always come in with like these anecdotes about such a wide range of topics. Oh, I think that was good. Look, we've even got some speed coming out of this now. I'm going to try that with that method I did again a second ago. We've got to get the muscle memory for it. All right. So it's left, and then we literally, yeah, that guy did it. That guy did it there. You can go right under the tree, the fronds of the palm tree. Luckily, so you might think, oh, WP, giving up all your secrets. But everyone who's really try-harding is not watching the stream right now. They're practicing, so they're looking at their own clients. That's great. Okay, fantastic. Hey, thanks very much for the sub. Okay, let me just take a second right before this next race. This one's going to be pretty hype since we have our previous champion around. First, everybody who subs. So, Sel Horus, Roly Like Holly, thank you so much. 5 months in a row. Dartanic, and Vey, it's great to see you as well. Did you respond to me on Discord? Oh, you messaged me. Okay, yeah, all right. So we're gonna do mocks. Okay, cool. You got there first, it seems. Nick KQ man, can I just remind you guys, if you do have Amazon Prime, there's a button you can click on the stream, and it really does help out and make these streams rewarding and worthwhile to do. If you can give me Amazon Prime, you still get it, obviously, but you get a sub for free. I don't know, I'm terrible at selling it. But you get cool perks and stuff. You get to post links in chat. You get a badge. You get emotes, including Guild Wars on skill emotes. People can put those in chat. And I always forget to tell people. And so, yes. Also, on top of that, if you want to see more races and stuff, I'm sure the GMs will really enjoy this and want to do stuff with it. So you can come find us in Discord. I'll be there after the stream where we're doing a giveaway, and we'll talk more about what we're going to do with this kind of stuff going up. So, yeah, come join the community. Have fun. It's no big ask. You don't have to type. You don't have to do anything, but you might want to check it out. Got all kinds of resources and fun stuff. All right, here we go. Are we ready, guys, for 50 gold? Are you ready? I want to see them all freak out. Woo! In local chat. You're so glad that the high horse emote is relevant for something other than high horsing. Yeah, there you go. Feathers 12345 just did it. Thank you, Feathers 12435. There you go. One person did it. Out of everyone watching, one person did it. And to you, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. All right. Okay. So we're going to get going. In 3. Here we go, guys. Here we go. In 2. Here we go. 1. I kind of want to wait for ages just to catch people off. Go, 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 go. It's now. It's now. Let's do it. All right. All right. Don't hit the thing in the middle. I'm not going to talk very much here because I've got my A game on. I'm not going to... All right. No, didn't hit that. We went to the left. We know that that's a thing. Oh, somebody did a trick. I just heard people do a trick. All right. The drift here. We should take it from the outside first. No, you... What? It's so hard. Why does it get so hard when it's in the heat of the moment? Oh, and now I'm... Oh, mind you, we're not that bad. Oh, God. The boosting on the stairs didn't work for us either. Oh. I should be taking that from the outside a little bit better first. You guys are going to find I like go missing in action for like a week. And my God, the frame rate. And when I come back, I'll be like, guys, hi. I was so annoyed that I didn't do well on the race. I decided to go crazy with it. So I'm now a god at the Lion's Arch Beetle race. You know, I really feel it's my job to become an expert in the things I do. This could be bad. This could be bad. Shit. I knew that was going to be bad.
Have a nice day.
All right, that's the nail in the coffin right there. No, I don't think the drifting feels off. I just don't really know what the benefit of it is quite often is. Sometimes you just need really sharp turns, but it does cost a lot of movement. Like a lot of speed. There, I balls that up. Ah, it's pathetic. It's over. It's over. My test runs are all better. I look better on paper than I actually am. Instead of stopping you, the rope should cut your head off. I thought you were going to say, like, dismount you. But no, 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 no. You went completely off the deep end. All right, well, I'll keep riding around here with the grandmas. I'm like the runner-up prize. I'm like the thing that makes people feel good, even though they're still bad. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Was that only lap 2? Was that only lap 2? I thought I was done, but I guess that was only lap 2 because there's no way I'm that far in the lead. Use endurance food, WP. Does that actually help on mounts? Smartest every day but test day, yeah. It just shows how just it's all fake, right? I kind of wanted to boost before this, but I don't really have the time now. Holy shit, there was a duck. Boosting out of the drift was like that felt really smooth, but how would I have all of the places. I mean, is this a trick-worthy moment? That bit there, maybe? Do you think cutting that bit there so early is cheating? There you go. So what happened here? Is it the same guy? Did he just win again really quickly? So what is this? Maxis is smashing it again. The beast is leading again. Wow, he's a beast. Bigger lead than ever before. If we do another, let's skip the fun and send money to him directly. Hello there. You are just supposed to respond with General Kenobi. First person just finished. My heart disappeared. Wow, GG Mackeys. Holy moly, Pear, you monster. Did you jump before the wire and get a crazy trick going? Yeah, are people ramping over the wire and getting tricks at that point? Salty Pear again. Man's on drugs. Really? There you go. Look, yay, I beat WP. Well done. Well done. That's quite the accomplishment. The 2-time. WP, you mentioned earlier that your engage skill throws you way past enemies, but what if you engage further away? It doesn't really work like that. People did talk about it in the comments, but as much as I've tried it, it's really unpredictable and weird to know where it will end you, and it feels like the second it does a packet of damage, it then deliberately, from the moment of doing some damage, pushes you forward, but it's based on your initial momentum and stuff. I'm sure if you precast it early enough, it could work, as people are saying. But I think the better point that people have said is, no, it's a good engage for ranged classes. If I was a ranger with a longbow, I'd actually really like that kind of engage more than the Springer and stuff. And that's what the reality of it is, I think. All right, so we have to pay him again. Salty Pear. I mean, I don't know what to say. This guy's just farming your money, EU. I mean, I know I'm not doing very well, but I'd be a bit disappointed. If you're in this squad and you're doing these races and you're not beating him now, I think you should be a little bit ashamed. Just a little bit. Nothing major. You know, you don't have to go to sleep crying, but you should probably wonder what you're doing with your life and your time. That's all. Speaking of, it looks like someone's paying for another one. Are we about to give another 50 gold? Oh, no, we're not. It's 1 copper. All right, there you go. EU's tapped. Thanks very much to Gun Deadline for paying for that bonus race there. You're a legend, man. That's very cool. Maybe he's a leader of the EU Racer Guild. Well, we will be back with a vengeance, I'm sure, at some point. All right. Guys. Oh, my God, I had 2 donations? Oh, yeah, what was the duck? Yak Attack, thanks for the race. I really enjoyed them. Any chance of Elder Scrolls series anytime soon? I'll talk to you more about the Elder Scrolls when I have more to say about with the Elder Scrolls. Dark, thanks very much for expressing an interest, though. You have no idea how much that means to me. Dark says, I don't have 50 gold, but I do have a $5. More race streams, please. I would like to do more race streams, but people are going to tell me to do more lore and story and stuff, and I'm kind of not at liberty to do that. Whoa. EU. Slow down. What is this? You were supposed to respond with General Kenobi. I don't know what that's all about. I know that that's a Star Wars character, but nothing else. Tol Cabed says, hey again. Wow. All right, this is going to be the last one because I think I've accepted so much money now that I'm gold capped. And the game won't actually let me accept anymore. You guys, between EU and NA, have given me over 250 gold. So we have got another one, guys. Thanks very much to wait, what was it? Tobe Cap? Well, they said me again, right? So maybe it was Gun Deadline again. I don't know. But why would they have character swapped? It was Tobe Cap, wasn't it? Anyway, thank you very much. Get to the line, guys. Come on, here we go. Here we go. And this is going to be it here. This is going to be it. Because we're in the middle of doing guild missions. I think kickoff was 20 minutes ago. And I've still got the Guild Wars 1 video to do as well. All right, up to the line, guys. Roly Duck. Everybody, here we go. Yeah, Salty Pear going for the hat trick. Let's see if they make it. 3 for 3. He won enough already. Yeah, it's interesting how EU's just got like a god that's just sweeping it. Do you think he will respond if I mail him? Did you ever hear the tragedy of old Darth Plagueis the Wise? Well, I just read it out loud there for you. Get back into PvE where you belong. You just want me to have a smooth run. I know. I don't know why they're going so bad. It is genuinely a bit bad, actually. All right. I'm not trying to do it badly. All right, guys. If those beetles aren't coming, then they're not going to play. Here we go. Let's do it. On your marks.
Through this portal is the second ward of monetization. Take a moment to get acquainted with the area. I'll meet up with you, just on the other side.
3. 2. I kind of want to be in a bobblehead here, but whatever. 1. Go, 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 go! Guild mission completed. Kind of ruined it a bit there. Oh, God. And squad level 1. I think Spud's back there. I don't know. Maybe everyone is racing that wanted to be racing. So, I did a trick. I did a trick. That's good. They're already boosting away again, though. What is this? That guy jumped there. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. It's a good drift. Elizabeth Rendell's out in the lead. Come on. I'm actually in the thick of it here. How are they all getting their boost back so fast? Oh, I just heard somebody trick again. Those sound cues. That's it. Oh, we did the palm tree. The patented palm tree wooden potatoes route. Oh, it's good. We're actually up. We're with them. We're with them, guys. We took that early enough. Boost. All right, here we go. Don't hit the chain. How is that Elizabeth person getting up? Oh, no, I penaltied myself. Crap. Did you see that? Did you see how much endurance we had? All right, it's good. I'm going to boost out of this. I don't even care. I'm going to boost out of this because this way we can avoid drifting and everything. There you go. We take it really early. The boost avoids the stairs. We're still at red speed as we go downhill here now. We haven't lost the max speed at all. This is good. Take it really early over that star. Oh! Can't see too much. Another boost. Oh, guys. This is the run. This is it. Jesus. I see the ping on him over there. He's so far ahead. I actually feel like I'm playing like a racing game right now. Or like... Here we go. Ready? Yo, no, the penalty was so huge. Natalie, you did a mental trick. That's that Norn hubris right there. Oh, you silly girl. Let's turn this. No need to drift. No need to drift. No need to drift. I promise there's no need to drift. Go, 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 go. Keep it red. Oh, I can't even see him in the future. He's over there. Oh, my God. Oh, look at that cheating Betty there. Oof, oof, oof. I'd like to say that was good, but probably not too great. I actually want to know what place I'm in right now. I reckon I'm like 4th or 5th. That wasn't too bad. I'm happy with that. That was normal. Oh, somebody else won. Naberyl won. Yeah, it was you, Naberyl. Congratulations. They were very quick. I think you won. One good drift. Keep going. I wasn't just sitting on it for that long. It was a while. Guys, I can't accept any more gold. Oh, this is... Wow, what the hell? I guess this is because they're racing. That's very generous of you. Well, sort of. Ecto's died. I will sort that out after the stream. There you go. Okay, so, Naberyl, congratulations. You are our 6th and final winner of the racing today. And so, yeah, there you go, guys. That's a stream dedicated to the new... Look, I'm just going to type win there. That's how lazy I'm getting with it now. The new Roller Beetle mount, which came with the game. The kind of cool stuff that we can do with it. I would honestly love to see people push this further and do some... I mean, Brisbane's a pretty huge map if you actually think about it. Kind of nice square, kind of nice shape for some kind of a race. I'm sure there's some really great... So imagine the kind of precarious routes you could do in Verdant Brink where a fall means you're dead. I think there's so much, like... creatively that's possible here. I hope the taco devs see this and understand and go for it. But yeah, currently Spud is doing missions. As you guys can see, there's a hive of yellow dots over there. So if you are in the EU Spud and you want to do some missions, they are available right now. If you guys are going to go enjoy the football, then please have fun with that. And that's about it, really, guys. One last mention. We do have a Discord where you'll get notifications about all the future streams. You can chat about the streams. You can chat about the videos. You can meet people. You can join the guild. Instructions for all that kind of stuff. And the different events and things we run are all there. And you guys are more than welcome to join. There's a link in chat. You don't need an account. You don't need to do anything. And that's it. Thank you, everybody. It's honestly been a really cool day. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you to Chicletu, who subbed there, and God and Monster, who gave me Prime there as well. Thank you very, very, very much. And Feathers? Feathers was earlier. Feathers was when I... Yeah. But yeah, so thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow.